if you have full cover, it negates area effects.
I'm pretty sure you would get full cover from stuff coming above, not directly in front of you. If the boat's directly in front of you, then yeah, you get full cover in front of you. But you still have the sides and the top. So
Yeah,
I don't know
but
how that would work.
no, this is for the wall and roof. You know,
By
like
by
in
the way,
you
we
ever
are
seen Lord of the Rings?
by the no respect. By the way,
I
we
was waiting
are
for you.
we are currently live. I'm just getting a few messages out of the way, and we will be good to go. Okay, that's just people rolling dice. All right, so gotta make that visible. Um, Hollow can do his thing. Let me put up the notifications that we're live, and we will be good to go.
At this current time, we're on the boat, correct?
Yes, so you have just very recently escaped the city of Cormetz, which has suffered a coup, and now you find yourself, all of you, sort of adrift with Giovanni, his mysterious assistant in these matters, Trevane, and an assortment of
The
other gentlemen who helped you take off in a very sudden hurry.
still
Uh,
have the Duchess's body, right?
yes,
Yeah.
you have her dead body. Uh, the paladin by the name of Lance was essentially tied to a mast that put him in place and allowed you to take off with fairly little intervention. It was as you got upon the boat, it came to light that your friend Maseres had suffered injuries further or worse than he had first presumed, and so was immediately sort of lied down in the galley and tended to by the ship's medic. Trevane, you can also see, though he did not notice it at first, took a musket ball to his ankle and has been limping ever since you got aboard the ship. It has been about 5 or 6 hours since you took off. We are late into the night, and you are able to spend your first night exploring this ship. I wouldn't say of yours, but of the collective group. Um, and with that, I leave it entirely up to you guys what you are going to do from here.
Um, Lavin is going to approach Trevane. Uh, do you need assistance with your leg?
Hmm? Oh no, I'm very all right. I oh, someone's giving feedback, by the way. Um, I yeah. Once the doctor's done with Mr. Maseres, I'll have him tend to me, and I'll be much better then. Don't worry about me.
Okay. Um,
I think it's best you sit down for a second. You seem a bit drowsy.
Yeah.
Sign of
I'm leaning against the ship's siding. Don't worry. I've taken far worse than this in my time.
hmm Anyway, we should check on Lance, make sure he hasn't escaped.
Lance is not actually that far from Trevane. Trevane is leaned against the front bow of the ship, and Lance is tied to the mast only about 10 or 20 feet away from that.
Mm. I come up to him with my dagger in tow and tell him to speak.
Hello there. How can I help you?
As soon as he says one single word and opens his mouth, I shove my hand down his throat to check for cyanide, anything that he could use to kill himself.
Mm-hmm. All right, yeah, you're holding him by his mouth and you're looking around inside. He's got nothing like cyanide, though that is smart of you to check for that. And he's like
Mhm.
struggling, but you manage to check and you find nothing of that sort.
Good. Now, time to strip him. Take all of his clothes off, and
Excuse
including his
me?
weapons. Yes,
I do believe
completely
that there are.
bareback, with nothing on but underwear.
Please, hands off of me, you masked
I mean,
fiend.
would you like me to kill you
There's
now?
treaties against this.
Well, you defied mounts of law and even killed your own ruler. So I think this is the least I can do for her. A little humiliation will do you well.
And you, changeling, are you going to allow this to take place? Is this how you treat your enemies in defeat?
Which one?
I'm pointing to. Listen, he has me tied up, but I'm talking to the one the the very fancy sword. Where did you get that?
None of your business.
And you're just going to allow this then?
They have no objections. It's just
Well,
only
I
a
do. It's just a
precautionary
matter of
measure.
you're actually listening to me is the issue.
I can hear you most definitely, but I have some personal matters with this man. For one, touching my hair, which is the biggest insult and way of disrespect for me, and also for precautionary measures to keep us safe and him alive so I don't kill him on accident.
And Trevane sort of looks over at you and he says, like, you can be rough with the man, but don't kill him. He's very useful for at least information purposes.
And we'll get it out of him,
And
no matter what the cost
more
is.
so, right? We're the good guys in this situation. We are not going to treat him the way he would treat us.
Hmm. Still need those clothes off though. You can keep your undershirt and some underwear on.
Is it weird that this is the first time I've been the good guy?
That is a little concerning, yeah. I would say so.
Mhm.
Dr.
I mean,
K.
at least remove his weapons from him.
Mm-hmm. And his longsword is sort of sitting by his side in a scabbard. It looks quite nice.
I'm taking it all
Okay, so
except for the shirt
yeah,
and undergarment.
it's a tough little dance to get through, because it's hella awkward, removing this stuff while keeping him sort of bound. But you manage to do it, right? And as you get it all off of him, you have essentially a suit of full plate armor that is about it's sized for a tall human, and you have a sword with strange sort of ominous feeling symbolism to it, where essentially there is this five pointed symbol on the handle of it.
Mm, okay. Can I do a check for this to see what it means?
On the sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can give me a religion check in the PC rolls if that's what you're checking.
What does this? Can I, like, like,
You're breaking up
Your mic.
hella bad, dude.
Indie gods, please help me today.
I mean, this isn't
11.
exactly a life or death thing. 11?
I know. Yep.
Okay, with an 11, you understand that it is a symbol of some sort of evil god.
Of course it is. I'm not going to give this to Bear for good reasons, because it may be cursed.
Okay, then what are you going to do with it?
I'm going to slowly take it away with the mage hand. Actually, that's a good idea. It may be a slow process, but it will get it away from him, and maybe,
Okay,
well,
no,
he'll
I'm not
snap
gonna
out of
make you
it.
roll for that. You just get it away from him.
Mm-hmm.
He's pretty thoroughly bound and trapped.
Mm. Here, your pants back, bruh. Nobody trying to see your junk, so I'm still
Can
taking the
I
armor.
This man is
can I go
unbelievably
investigate
crass.
Mm.
the Duchess's body?
Yeah, her form isn't far away, and it's clear there's no saving her at this point. The massive dragon fangs have bitten into her, and there's perforations like 50 dagger wounds.
No, I just wanted to see if she had anything on her.
Um, she has the vestments of nobility, so a completely ruined but very fancy dress and some jewelry that is in a modest shape. If you are gonna loot it, I'm gonna say that in total it's worth about 300 gold altogether.
I am gonna take it, not necessarily for selling,
Okay.
but I am gonna take it.
Okay. Yeah, it's pearls, it's that sort of thing.
As a party, we should probably put our money in a pool and divvy it up that way. Because we're all broke, and collaboration and buying stuff is a good idea. Anyway, well, I'm gonna go check the cargo hold, see
Does
what we have.
anyone actually have any money, or
41.
I have 12.
Dang, you're broker than me, and I'm
Gi-
used to it.
I don't
Giovanni
carry much on me when I'm on the town.
Giovanni says I have 30 on me.
Dang.
I'll
Well,
contribute it to our little pool.
I have.
This was my own personal money.
Yeah, I have some. I've got. Sorry. Got like 150 gold.
Hmm. I
You want to
think
give you that up?
I think keeping it individual for now is wise, but should we need bigger purchases, then we shall pool. Sound fair?
Sounds fair.
That works.
Fair enough.
Now then, it has been a very long day, and I am not a spring chicken, as it were, so I'm going to get some rest. Thank you very much.
I think we all need some rest.
I think I'll actually check on the cargo hold.
Very well. Be careful. Trevane has his own men here as well. And
Mm-hmm.
they already have a procedure for running things around here set up. They won't take too kindly if you begin messing with things without their permission. Just keep in mind.
Just taking inventory, of course. I want to make sure that we have enough fuel and rations and water and such, so we don't have
Wise.
to buy anything too simply.
All right,
Too
very
soon.
well. I'm going to bed. Good night. And with that, Giovanni makes his way out. And Trevane sort of sighs, and he sort of picks up an oar that's sitting nearby, and he's sort of been leaning on it, and he says, Well, I think that's a good time as any for me to go visit the doctor, who should be just about finished with Miss Aries as well. See you all later.
See you later.
He sort of tips his head towards all of you, and he makes his way out of the scene. And with that, it is, and Hollow has made his way to the cargo hold. It is just Lavin, Casey, Bear, and Lance.
I'm just waiting for Talia to get back from delivering that message to Hollow's ship.
And within about 10 or 15 minutes, your little dragon friend returns to you, crawling up on your shoulder and sort of spinning it around. And Lance sort of chuckles. He's like, "Didn't I kill that thing? How's it back so soon?"
Don't you know anything about magic? Don't you like worship dragons or something? You know they're not that easy to kill.
Unfortunately not, for in the case of your little rat. I only study the proud and the majestic, not whatever that thing is.
I'm gonna have Talia go over and sting him,
He's like,
because I can.
and he sort of bites at it and stings, and he's just fucker. With that, that little bit is done.
Oh, I was gonna do the full thing and see if I could poison him, but
Yeah, all right. I mean, yeah, if you wanna.
yeah.
You have the stats for a pseudo dragon up, not me.
Yes.
So.
It's a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
It's not very high.
All right.
I mean, I wouldn't say doing that since he's already low.
It's not gonna do any damage.
All right. Let's see.
Oh yeah.
It's just gonna make him a little bit weaker.
Okay.
Yeah,
Talia,
Lance
come back
completely
with
makes
my-
the save. He shrugs it off like it's nothing.
Did Talia come back with his stuff from his ship?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got Talia's got the good kush and has delivered it to Hala.
Oh, perfect.
The very necessary supplies.
Oh, always must have the good shit on deck all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but is it working now?
Yeah,
What
it's
is what
working now.
working now?
Is it my
Oh, the mic.
Yeah, it's working all right. It's a little echoey, but do what you do.
Let me see if I can work with that. But I was gonna say, could I get the plate mill and just start fixing it? Like, just start fixing the dents and chips with my blacksmithing tools.
Yeah. Is that how you're gonna spend your night?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And-
So you get in on that, and by the end of the night, you've sort of fixed it up. Not even just the dents in it, but you've resized it for yourself, if that's what your goal was.
Nah, I probably won't use it.
Okay.
I just want it. Can I
Okay.
get
Yeah. You've cleaned
the
it up
sword?
then nicely.
What's with the sword? Does someone could I look at that?
Yeah.
Would
you can-
anyone notice if I take it?
I would.
Yeah, everyone would notice. Unless
Yeah.
you're doing like a sleight of hand.
Nah, he doesn't even care enough. He'd probably just go over when he gets the plate
Yeah. All right.
and
So
put it in the pile too.
So Bear takes both the suit of armor and the sword for himself and takes it into his possession.
I start fixing them.
Okay. And then is there anything else we do tonight, folks?
Just as an act of kindness before everyone goes to sleep, I'm gonna come outside, and I'm assuming he hasn't eaten yet, so I'm gonna share a little bit of food with him, give him a blanket, and have a little small chat, and also light up a blunt.
With
Yes,
with Lance?
Lance.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
You
Just
said
do a little bit of, compassion, friendship.
what do you want from me?
Very perceptive.
It's not perceptive. You would have killed me if you didn't otherwise have a use for me. Are you just going to sit there chuckling like a jester, or do you have something to say?
Well, do you want to smoke with me or not?
No,
It's good.
no.
All
I
right.
keep my body pure, unlike you.
Apparently not, since you're working with a cult. By the way, what is your objective?
You say cult. It is
Other
now the
than
official church of Viscora, thus legitimizing it as a church of state.
well, eh, religions are basically based off cults to start off in the first place. But two it is what you say. What is your objective?
I have no reason to tell you anything.
Last time I figured it out, it was to create a five-headed Hydra dragon, correct?
No, I have no reason to talk to you. Good night.
Uh, was it worth the shot? And I'm high as hell, so I'm gonna take a nap. Enjoy the blankets. Have you
Goodbye,
some more?
Stoner. Have a good evening.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Go ahead.
Lavin's just gonna pace. He's gonna have some difficulty sleeping, and he's just gonna wander the ship,
Hmm.
and then cast sending to let Garrett know that he's okay.
Hmm.
That he made it out of the city before everything went to shit.
Sounds good. And as you're pacing, you come up to the deck, and the tied up Lance is now fast asleep on the mast, and Trevane is sort of once again leaning at the very front of the ship, just sort of looking out at the world splayed out before him.
Um,
His ankle has been bandaged, but you can still see he's sort of not putting weight on it if he can help it.
Lavin is going to approach and
Good
has his
evening.
spot taken.
Yeah, please join me if you will. Isn't it wonderful from up here?
It is.
From up here, you don't even notice the chaos below.
It is quite peaceful. It's been a very chaotic 12 hours.
Oh goodness,
Going on over there.
conflict.
The homies doing homie stuff.
I I don't know if I should disable his camera for his own.
He's good.
You good? All right, fair enough. All right, he got himself. We good. We
Yeah,
good.
it's just my friend.
He's getting robbed.
It's all good. Listen, everyone has a bro moment sometimes. Um, Trevane says, yes, this spot is more than open. Please join me if you will. You, you and your friends acted quite bravely back there. Not a lot of people I know who could stare a man like that in the eyes, stare down a green dragon, and live to tell the tale.
Technically, that was our second time staring down
Second time.
Francesco. Yeah, he kind of took our train car like a couple days ago, about a week ago. We were traveling with the Duchess, and he tried to kill her then.
Seems to have an obsession with you all.
I think it's just a wrong place at the right time.
Either way, whatever he was trying to do, it seems he was smashingly successful at it.
Yeah, he was.
I know folks down there. It's going to be a hard time for them now. Do you have any friends or family down there?
I have a business, and my business partner
Oh.
and my clients,
Mm-hmm.
which he glances over at the Duchess and seems I need to be looking for some new ones.
Mm-hmm.
Lost one of my regulars.
'Tis a shame about her.
It is.
It shows what blind pursuit of power leads to, eh? Be poetic if it
Yeah.
wasn't so unfortunate.
I just wish I could have been more of a help to her.
Well, we all try to do our best in this world, but we all have different ideas of what the best is. And so, when we fail, it is, I suppose, most wise to breathe it in, understand the failure took place, and move on and try to do better in the future.
There's truth to those words. I
Mhm.
just. My mind is just racing right now. So many questions, and I don't know what to do next.
What do you think is right?
Well, I suppose stopping the other 4 dragons from reaching power.
Hmm.
But that just sounds like something from those books of like grand heroes, and I am not one of those.
Mm-hmm. I suppose an interesting question for you is this, though. Is that's your duty. That's what you feel an obligation to do. But once it's all done, whether we're successful or not, what do you plan to do then?
I don't. It all depends whether or not my manor is still standing or not.
Mm-hmm.
I worked very hard to build that up.
Well, if it's all the same to you, I think it would be a very interesting thing if I could help you in that endeavor. I'll do whatever I can.
You would help me?
Very much so. I can't place it. About 2 years ago, I remember this feeling in the back of my head. And beyond those 2 years, it all goes blank. But I remember your face from it. And just every time I see you, I feel something pulling like a gardener at the roots of a plant. And it says to me over and over that I just have to help you. And I want to figure out what this feeling is, what this pulling is. And you are the first person in these 2 years that has given me a spark of what I thought before. It's a fascinating development, and I have to think on it. I'm glad we could have this conversation tonight.
Yeah, I might be able to help with that, but I don't know if I'm ready or if you're ready for that conversation.
And he sort of starts to lean over with a headache, and he's like, I need to lay down. Thank you. And
No,
he begins hobbling off, and he sort of stumbles a bit.
Levin just wanders a bit more, and then heads to his quarters and tries to sleep.
Mm-hmm. And with that, that's going to be your first night upon the ship. And as the sun begins to peek over the horizon, all of you are awoken to the sound of sea shanties, but with an air twist to it. And you hear the sound of rigging and sheets getting pulled and fires being lit to speed up the engines once again. Because it's not necessarily safe to fly at night, so the engines are essentially put on a slower, more idle speed. But now everything is in sort of this raucous fervor as you sort of see the various members of the crew pulling at rigging and singing as they go. All of you sort of get awoken to a especially loud bell from the galley down on the sleeping quarters floor.
Would during the night would I be able to know if that necklace, that lance drop that I ate, not ate, but like bit? Do I know what that does, or is it just super cool?
Necklace that Lance dropped.
Misty
He's
step.
It's the Misty Step
Oh, the circlet.
headband.
Yeah. You. I mean, this is a spell Casey implicitly knows already, so she's familiar with it and can explain it to you, Bear.
Okay.
Straight up
Because
just
like if
teleportation.
oh okay, so if he didn't know if it was just jewelry, he was gonna like put it in his hair and like braid it, like cool shit, or give it to the group, one of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's best that someone else has it. You may be a tank, but movement is not going to be your specialty. More
I'm
health than
faster than everyone.
mm-hmm.
I can.
Sure.
Cocky,
Can
aren't
I
we?
do?
I know, right? All right. So we've all woken up. Do we share rooms or are they individual?
It's sort of that you have to save space on an airship because weight distribution and all that sort of thing, and so it's fairly collective. The sleeping quarters, essentially one. There's 2 rooms for sleeping, and one has been set aside entirely for your party.
Okay.
Okay. Bear would wake up and like start. He probably fell asleep while fixing the stuff and like going over it and making sure it's clean and start packing it all together and like
Cub
just put it in
get
a corner.
some food. Come on, everyone, get it while it's hot.
I suppose we go for breakfast then.
I'm scared. Did you hear him?
Mhm.
Come
It
on,
didn't sound good.
come on, get some food. It's getting cold.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna check on Trevane, see how he's doing.
Trevane. Oh yeah.
The captain.
Yeah. He always wakes up long before the rest of you, so he is up in the front deck. And here I'm even gonna add the source so that people watching can see. But he's always up in the front deck, manning the main hull. He's got the big wheel that he turns and all that sort of thing. And because it's an airship, he's also got altitude controls and forward and backwards and a whole bunch of fun stuff to control machinery. He says, "Oh, hello, lovely to see you."
Is your injury doing better?
Oh yeah. Doc saw me last night. He bandaged up lovely. The man,
Mm,
the man could be he could make masterful quilts if he wanted to put his time on it.
so a great surgeon.
Excellent
Understanding.
surgeon, best you'll ever find. Man saved my
Mhm.
life twice at least already.
Just checking on you. Got to
Yeah, of
keep the
course.
captain of the ship in tip-top shape.
Yeah, that's swell of you, mate. And I hope you have a good one too. You're not injured, right?
No, perfectly fine. Didn't even take a hit.
Okay, excellent. Well, that's lovely to hear. get some coffee. The chef on this ship is to die for.
Mm-hmm. Uh, I'll take a taste of his cooking.
All right. Have a good one, Olive.
You too.
And yeah, Trevane seems to be in lovely spirits considering that he's a wanted man. To the extent it doesn't even seem to faze him, really, now that you think about it.
Can I?
How does everyone else feel about being wanted?
Mm-hmm. It's whatever. It's from the
Happens.
cats already. Now the whole world wants me.
To be fair, Hollow is also not a stranger to being wanted to the law, just maybe not to this extent.
Usually, bears wanted for like murder of like or like pillaging for like a village, but
Which,
his whole tribe is like sometimes you need stuff and you gotta kill someone else to take it.
Literal
yeah,
murders and slavery.
shit happens.
Yeah,
Sometimes you gotta chop a man's head off, to restore your honor. It's just a thing.
yeah,
Oh,
and
Christopher
there's
Columbus.
Oh, jeez. Bear must have had an interesting life before this.
he was
Um,
a great Viking.
fair enough, fair enough. And yeah, with that, uh, you sort of are all free to go about your day on the ship.
Mhm.
And Trevane said he wants to have a meeting with you all around noon. So you have about 2 hours to sort of, josh around on the ship, jostle some crewmates, check on supplies, all that sort of thing.
I'm gonna check on Lance. Give him some food and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Say good morning, Lance.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hello there. How can I help you?
Here's your daily dose of rations, food, and if you want, here's a coffee.
Can I use my hands?
No, you can just. I'm just gonna feed it to you, and when you're done, I'm gonna take my leave. Okay?
This is highly condescending, you realize.
Oh, most definitely. This is all sarcasm, but it's all literal too.
Can I get someone aside from the psychopath to feed me?
I mean, I can, but
I'll
He'll
do
try
it.
and rip out your
pretty
throat.
well.
So I'm being nice to you, and this is really your best option.
Is it though? My
Yes,
best
really.
option is a fucking knife to the throat right now.
It's
I
not to your
suggested
throat.
that, but they said we needed you, so.
You
Hey, I
do.
said, yeah.
That's all right. I give it about a month before Francesco sends that iron dragon of his after you all. It'll be fun. 1 month from now, I'll be on that thing's back, watching this ship burn with all of you inside.
Wait, let me get
Before
this
that
straight. You're
month,
not going to answer any of our questions, but you think you're going to live a whole month? If you're not going to answer us, why do we need you?
Oh, I'll drip feed you some stuff for certain.
I'm not sure
I
that's worth
mean,
it.
we could just expedite the process.
Hmm.
Maybe break some fingers.
That won't be necessary.
I'm a
I'm
part
a
of no
veteran of many
nation.
wars. Your petty interrogation tactics aren't going to break me.
he's right. Interrogating an operative, which are highly trained. Ah, I see, highly trained. Do
Oh,
go
you're
through
stupid, huh?
training to not, when they're tortured, not spill a single information about, well, their objective or the work they've done, missions included.
That's a needlessly edgy way to say it, but he is right.
Hmm.
I mean, it's always worth a shot.
I mean,
If
you can
anything, it'll
try.
pass the time.
Ah, fun and torture. I see where you get it. It's fun indeed, but not now.
I mean, if anything, he thinks he's gonna live a month. We could just kill him tomorrow. I could kill him today.
Actually,
I mean,
I do have some interesting information to share with you all. I do know that to the northeast of here, there should be a cell that's in operation. I think. I don't know though. I'd need to scratch my head to be able to answer that one.
No, no, no.
No, I guess they aren't.
I would like to. Is Lavin on the deck with us, like talking, or is like where would Lavin be?
I mean, since Lavin answered the question, I would assume that they're with you. Yeah.
I would want to like go over to Lavin and whisper like, "Do you know any magic or anything? If beating him doesn't work."
We have charm person. I'm pretty sure like
Mhm.
we all have charm person.
I have charming fist and charming face. That's it.
Mhm.
If my good looks don't work, my fist, then I don't have anything else.
I mean, we could buy something, which is actually really simple to get, but we had to land first.
And we need money.
Hmm
We could. Does anyone have anything worth selling? I have
I
all
mean, the
of this.
armor and the pendant, which may give us away. I'm just saying, but you could melt the armor down and just turn it into ingots.
I think it'd be more valuable as plate, but I mean, I have all this. And do you think any of it's worth anything? And like Bear pulls out like his +1 maul, the basilisk necklace, that weird circlet he got, the magic wristband. Then he pulls out like a rifle that he just has,
Yeah,
and like
all
that,
his fun little doodads.
yeah, and like that sword. I don't know what the fuck this is. If anything, it's a nice sword.
Can I do a history check on the sword?
Religion, but yes.
No, no, never mind then. Our religion's
Mhm.
crap.
Uh, actually, Giovanni created these little circlets for our wrists and stuff to bind us to the contract. I'm gonna go ask him if he can, well,
Release you from it.
disengage. Yeah, I'm not. It's not on me. It's on the rest of y'all.
Hmm.
I'm free to do whatever.
Well, that's the thing. If any of you have been touching your wristbands, you found that your contract is fulfilled and that they aren't binding you anymore.
Oh,
Mhm.
oh.
Are they worth anything?
They probably could be. They're made
They're
out of gold, if I'm wrong.
yeah, it's like a good scrap metal.
Hmm
I
No
got a
problem.
21.
Sellable
For what?
The
religion.
religion check.
Okay. Yeah. You actually do know a little bit about this. Uh, you've sort of at night heard whispers on the wind of this sort of information, and you know that this is the symbol on it is that of Quinrius, which is or Quinria, which is sort of uh, the Lord of Hell, the five-headed dragon, mother of dragons, generally an infamous sort of figure. Yeah, pretty central, pretty well known. Yeah, Quinria is not someone you want to mess with.
Okay. I relay that information to the others.
Well, that's concerning.
Does that make the sword harder to sell or easier to sell?
Oh, it's concerning, is it? Is my patron
Like,
really striking that much fear into you all?
not fear, it's just everything about you is concerning, honestly.
Not really. Don't give this man an ego. He already has one inflated as far as we can see.
That I do, my
And
boy, that
he's a
I do.
threat. And he's a threat. Although you didn't get hit, but he was able to knock out Mysterious in one hit.
Well,
You're
Maceris
I
is
saw
pretty
that
weak,
happen too.
so
yeah, but looking at you and like he pokes Hollow, I don't think you'll be able to last as long either.
okay,
You
so your
can,
confidence is diluting your judgment of me, but okay.
I mean, if you didn't get hit, if I wasn't there and it was just you and Mysterious, I don't think I would have lasted long.
I mean, did you hit him? Oh wait, you did, but only once. I did the most damage. But anyway, before we start going to extra details, let's get through our day.
Before we start vague posting about one another.
Hmm.
And a Goliath comes up onto the main deck, and he sort of begins checking out the gunnery equipment on the sides.
Oh wait, we have cannons?
You have essentially very, very powerful ballista.
Oh, okay, that's less cool, but that's still cool.
It's still pretty.
Oh.
Well, here's the thing, right? If we're talking about fighting other airships or fighting flying mounts like wyverns, these are probably more helpful because they reload a lot faster than a cannon does. And when you're dealing with wyverns, and this is the Goliath now talking at this point, when you're dealing with wyverns, you need to be able to get as many bullets into the air as you can. If you don't, you're damn near screwed. The thing will come up right on you, pop your balloon, you'll be out of the air 5 seconds flat, everyone dead.
Well, then make a repeating ballista.
What do you think
You know
I'm
how-
trying to do? You gonna tell
Hey,
me how to
that's-
do my job? You gonna come in here and say,
No.
hey, I can do your job better than you? Is that
Did
what
I
you...
say that?
No.
Did I say any of that?
Don't try to tell me how to do my job, kid.
I didn't say how to do your job at all.
I understand
I'm
that you
saying-
didn't. I'm saying don't do it in the future, all right?
Whatever. Just
Good.
trying to tell you that we have an extra hand that can give you extra help.
Yeah, I expect all of you to lend a hand around here. Ain't got no time for lollygaggers. Who are you all helping? Come on.
You can help.
If
We're
you're
pairing
eating,
those
you're
ones.
working.
Fair enough. Works the same way on my ship, but
That's how I can help. I can help repair or build things.
You.
And
Yeah,
then
you,
I
big boy. You're strong. You're a Goliath as well, in fact. You're gonna help me on the gun equipment, and you're gonna help Wolfric with the wood and the machinery repairs. Got it?
I will try.
Good
Machinery
boy.
seems a little bit out of his spectrum, but you know.
That's
we'll
okay.
find
I
it.
just
We'll
need
work
a strong pair of hands. I don't need no intelligence. Leave that to me.
it. All right.
I called you a dumbass.
And you three, who are you gonna go help?
Um,
Captain Trevane needs assistance. We have Okele. He's the navigator. There's
Oh,
Wolfric, who's the
that would be me.
carpenter. We got Thelbin, who's the cook. Molamir, who's the ship's doctor. And, of course, myself. I am Mr. Scad, is what you'll call me.
I think I'll go check on the good doctor, Molamir.
Good.
what was the navigator's name again?
That's Okele. You'll find him in the bottom hull, hunched over his desk.
That's where I'll be.
Excellent.
well, I suppose I could either help the captain or help the cook.
Well, pick one quick, Skinny. We don't have all day. And with that, Scad sort of grabs Bear's wrist and starts leading him over to one of the ballista, and he starts pointing out things and showing Bear essentially the ropes on how to operate the thing.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And then where are the rest of you three going? Or who wants to go first?
You know what? Let's get Bear to go first. Any objections?
I would start meeting the crew. I would start meeting anyone like interesting and like doing my job and
Mm-hmm.
just like until I meet people, like until I have to go to the meeting, I would start like getting familiar and meeting the crew and
Okay.
trying to build up some rapport.
Sounds good enough. So once you're done with your task, you sort of sit in on other people's and meet the various crew members. Since Casey's next, we'll have them go next. Since they're next on my screen. Oh, I need to fix that. That's where I need to be. There we go. So, Casey, what do you get up to?
I go find the navigator, O'Kelly.
Mm-hmm. So you sort of find a man about the size of Dwayne the Rock Johnson, hunched over a desk, in a fancy suit on the bottom chair, and he's got a very small pair of glasses, a very small pen, and a very small table, and he's hunched over some maps, and he says, "Oh, are you the help they sent me?"
Yes. Yes.
Ah,
my name's
nice to meet
Casey.
you.
Yes.
Interesting. What kind of map? How do you like to orient your maps? Do you like what kind of maps do you like?
Casey gets so excited and just pulls out like 40 maps from her bag. Just literally like just everywhere.
That's quite a bit.
I'm more used to the ocean, but I'm sure it can
Oh,
be
you're a
transferred.
cartographer. Well, hey, it's good to see a kindred spirit. I'm more used to the East Seas than here, but I'm definitely a cartographer. Let's see what kind of ocean maps you got if you have something new.
Cool. We just go over maps for a
Yeah.
while, I guess.
And all right. What is Lavin up to?
Levin's going to go assist Trevane.
And Trevane begins. It's always a little awkward between him and you because he has like a weird feeling about you, and it's hard to place. But he sort of begins showing you the captain's equipment. You know, this lever means go, this lever means stop. These levers do X and Y thing, and so on and so forth. And Hollow, what are you doing?
I'm gonna learn some stuff actually. This would be a good idea to learn some of the medical practices. I'm gonna learn how to undo petrification with medicine. There's an actual way to do this, and it's not required to spell.
Yeah. So you go and meet the doctor, and he says like, "Are you my assistant?"
For today, yes.
Oh, lovely. Here, hold my scalpels. Try not to get too much blood on them. Masseries here nearly punctured his damn lung, the affable bastard. We're going to fix him up today. And with that, you and the doctor sort of begin to work together. And the doctor's sort of this real thin high elf, which is actually a very rare kind of person to see in this world. And he's very annoying and very up his own ass about it, but he's a nice enough man. And noontime comes, and essentially every member of the crew, Giovanni not included, is called to the mess hall where all four of you find some place to sit down, and essentially the meeting of let's figure out where the fuck we're going commences. And Trevane sort of is the first one in, and he begins giving a nice cup of coffee to everyone, and he says, "Right, so I think it should be obvious enough why I called all of you here. And he looks at your party and he says, so where do you all want me to take you even?"
Well, we don't know where this cult's landing is. There are many and spread out, and we don't know specifically where they are. So we more or less need information at this point. But we mainly want to go to my hometown, Jockowig. That's our main
So
objective.
you're having me fly halfway across the world as a taxi service? I mean, listen, I love you all. Um, food and fuel is not cheap, and I have to
Yeah,
pay for all of that, and it's a
I
very
know.
long
That
trip.
understood. This is why we're gonna make stops and earn some money before we make it to the final destination.
Okay. I mean,
So
that's
we
fair enough. And how do you all suppose you're going to do this?
getting jobs, on the way, finding and scavenging for resources, and making up our own businesses.
And so anything we find, we have enough trinkets to sell.
Mm,
But it costs a lot of money just to fuel this ship.
mm. And I'm gonna put up the world map sort of as a for everyone to see on stream. So we started in the city of Cormetz, and we have enough fuel to get essentially to the east end of the continent. Um, at least this part of it. But we would need at least 2 stops between here and Jokawog if that is indeed our intended location. Uh, and again, if this map I have up is too small, I have more. I have it also available in maps and info. So he says, "Where are we going to stop to get our first supplies?" I suppose would be the question.
I say anywhere that's not ally. Is it better to go to someone who's an ally of the kingdom or who isn't?
Well, that's the thing. Viscora is very well politically connected, and essentially everywhere has some sort of political connection to them. Meaning there will be at least some level of agents of the kingdom wherever you go. This is a world power we're talking about.
Understood. Can we get a history or insight check to know from the past history who do not like who?
Okay, yeah, that's something you could roll for.
And this is for all of us. Let's all get something like this.
Sure.
Yeah,
Like
I
this
would
would be a
start
good
there.
idea.
There would just start thinking of like places he's been with the
Mm-hmm.
tribe and like seeing like trading and like mercenary work
Yeah, yeah.
and seeing like oh yeah.
Okay.
I got a 23.
Mm-hmm.
24.
All right.
22.
I won't make you guys roll more for that then.
13.
So it's pretty well known that the Kingdom of Ascalor, while not necessarily openly enemies with our gentleman, is not friendly towards Viscora either, and that if you're there you should be fairly low on people who are going to report you. And seeing as also how it's well known as a seafaring empire in the east, it's a good gateway to the next big ocean.
All right. Before we land in the kingdom of Astalor, correct?
Oh, that's where we're going?
Yeah, I believe
Okay.
so. Any objections?
Is the best option, I believe, unless Lavin or Casey has any other idea.
If we need supplies, we need supplies, and it's the most neutral party we can get.
Hmm.
I agree.
I
Hmm.
mean,
And the ship's
then
cook kind of speaks up and he says, "It doesn't matter where we go; they're going to hunt us down and kill us anyways.
Yes, but buying more time is good, and if we're criminals of that place, they may protect us because they don't like them either.
Why are we trying to deny the inevitable?"
And I see you're the depressing type. Okay, so
yeah, why is he always so down? What is wrong with him?
And you sort of look him over, and it's like he's a slime boy. How do I put this? He's a Ganassi. Some Ganassi get fire. some get water, some get earth. And then more rarely, you get ones like steam. My poor gentleman here is an ooze ganassi, and he's not a fan of his lot in life, and he acts accordingly.
Can I? Is he like slime like? Correct.
Not entirely. But just like how with fire ganassi, they're not all fire. It's just sort of at the ends of their body, they sort of become more elemental as it is.
Can I take a sample of your body?
Oh
Like
my
this?
god.
Yes, yes. This is the weirdest thing I'm going to ask for the longest time, but you'll see why.
No.
And
That's just really rude.
I
It's like
mean,
someone touching your hair.
Please,
I mean,
please
Kinda
don't let
creepy.
him touch me. Please,
Come here, Fred.
not.
I
I
mean,
don't
I
know
asked
his name.
nicely.
My name? Jeez, no one even asks that anymore. My name's
Well, what is your
Thelbid.
name? Okay, Melvin.
Thelbid.
Come here, Melvin. I'll protect you.
Melvin.
I
Yes,
will stay
Melvin.
away from
Not
Melvin.
Melvin. Thelbid.
I said
Melvin.
Melvin.
You didn't mean it.
What do you mean? What?
And he sort of sits next to Bear and just kind of like hides in Bear's like pecs essentially, or like hides in the shade of them.
Okay.
Melvin's gonna be my first mate.
Oh,
I
I'm gonna
mean, you
give
can't
him
take
the
people
plate
off.
mail armor.
the saddest ship ever.
Well, now look
Yeah.
what you done. You made Thelbin all awkward. He's gonna burn dinner tonight again.
Again? What do you mean?
He's always burning the food.
Okay. Anyway,
All right.
let's get back on topic.
Next thing we need to figure out, what are we gonna sell? What do we have that we can right when we get off sell and get rid of?
We could
Because
always go hunting.
I have some stuff that I'm willing to sell or give to the party. What would y'all want?
Well, let's see what we have. See if we can make use of it. If we can't, we'll sell it.
We're
Fair enough.
definitely selling the gun for a hefty price.
The gun's mine. I might want that. I'll sell the plate now.
I mean, can you even fire a gun?
And a small dwarf who can barely see over the tables you're all sat at pipes up and he says, "If you have any spare metal, send it to me. I got to maintain this bloody thing. I can do it if you give me the metal though. So it's probably more valuable if you give it to me than to sell it."
The plate now or the
Metal.
Any-
All metal.
Any good metal you got, brass or steel preferred.
Well, you can have this. I give him the circlet that's binds this contract.
hey
You know,
hey that's in my reach. This is magical.
I'm talking about mine. We all have one.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant.
Oh yeah, the contract
cool one.
rings.
Yeah.
Aye,
The
that's
contract
good brass. I can use that. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
That's
just,
excellent.
The only thing I have that's sellable is some basic leather armor. It's literally all I have.
We
I'm
have
not
the
using.
sword. Like, I just like lance a sword. We could just scrap it,
Hmm.
or is it like it might be too scary, or what? I don't know what the hell's with it. It's just a sword.
I don't think it's exactly easy to pawn off a devilish artifact like that.
I mean, then maybe we can just attach it to the ship. Just give
Melt
it to
it
the
down.
yeah, give it
No.
to the dwarf. Make it part of our ship.
You ain't
Make it
attaching
human.
anything to my ship without me, okay? And it wouldn't even be that good a weapon either.
All right.
But-
Plate now.
We're selling the plate now.
Very well.
We may want to keep the sword if we ever want Lavenaride to convincingly pretend to be Lance. If we have
Maybe-
something that they know is his.
Oh, this would be a good thing to tell you, but for a note of reference, don't take off my mask, and if it comes off, please give it to me as possible, because when it comes off, I have like multiple personalities, and
He
when it
doesn't.
comes off, I start to become worse and worse than
It's
I
not.
already
It's
am.
not even that. He just doesn't brush his teeth, and that keeps it all sealed in.
Hey, don't lie. I keep my hygiene up to the pristine.
So wait, there's a crazier hollow than this? This is the watered down alcohol of hollow?
Oh, you have no clue. My family is insane. My mother is a mad scientist who blows herself up constantly. This is why the other side is freaking crazy. I've seen her
This
die
guy's
like five
weirding me
times, and
out.
it's just normal for me.
You, same, Delvin.
It's Thelbid.
Belvin,
Ah,
Belvin.
jeez.
Something else we should consider before we land? What are we going to do with the Duchess's body? We can't
I
land
forgot
with
about
it.
her.
We're going to bury that, but
We're
don't
in the air.
apologize.
Bury it.
Yeah, we're landing and we're going to bury it.
If
I
anyone,
don't want to land with it on the ship.
I've done what I could to embalm her, but you have to realize this is a monarch. You can't just bury them randomly in the dirt. If someone finds that, are you kidding me? What sort of international incident are you trying to create?
Well, would you rather us just dump her off now in the ocean? Which would probably be a good idea. Nobody would find the body.
I mean, if anything, they could blame us for murder.
I
They
mean,
already
The
are going to
dragon
blame
did.
you all for murder because you committed
Yeah.
murder.
Well, we committed murder for the queen. I mean, think about it.
At
Down
least to
Princess was
their eyes.
killed. Yeah.
Listen, I am not a politician. I am a doctor, right? But to consider it this way, if I were this dragon, it would be very sensible for me to use this dead duchess, who is now mysteriously vanished, and a party of people working against me. It's clearly evident they're going to frame you for all this.
it would be easy.
It's a good point. Hey, Lavin, could you, I don't know if you have it, but could you reach out to Garrett again and see if he's heard anything about us? Or just what the climate is like there at the moment? I know
I
it's
can
only been like a day, but
I can check in with him. Uh, Lavin cast sending. He's like, Garrett, I'm safe for the time being. How are things on your end?
And this would have an instantaneous response?
I think so, yeah.
What is the range on sending?
Oh, it's as long as I know them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In that case, about 10 minutes later, Garrick is saying, "I'm glad to hear you're safe, kid. I want to know, what did you do, though? There's wanted posters up for all of you everywhere, and they've already sent out airships and wyverns and hippogriff knights and all the fucking types that can fly after you. Whatever you did, the new king is jonesing for you like no business. What the story is, at least from what's been told, is that you all caused some sort of military sabotage that got the Duchess and the entire royal court killed, and that this man, who, King Francis, is the only remaining heir. He's done pretty
That's
well
not
so
even
far, though. He's
subtle.
actually quelled a lot of the city's been pretty peaceful since he got into power. I don't know what's going on. Things are a little weird here. Do you know something weird about Francis? Or about why you're being framed for all this?
We need to cast sending again.
I don't know if I can explain all of it in 25 words, though.
Can I try?
We just send a
Francis
character.
is Francisco. What's his name?
Steven Francesco?
Francesco.
Francis is a dragon. Kill him.
No, we can't send Garrett
Well,
on that.
I relay all of that information to everyone else.
Mm.
And then cast sending again.
New king is green dragon.
I'm not going to
Make-
give you a word limit, but a time limit of like 30 seconds. Does that sound better?
Okay.
That sounds
sounds
honestly
good.
more like how
Okay.
a spell like that would work.
So,
Mm.
Lavin says, King Francis is Sir Don Francesco, that green dragon we had to deal with a week ago. He was disguised, got control of the clockwork dragon, and killed the Duchess. We're
Make a
caught.
rebellion, and we're currently flying away to somewhere else. Quickly make a rebellion and solve problems. Send out messages. Everyone clear the air as soon as possible.
Is there a warrant out for Sammy Boy?
No. Who you?
Well, I was Sammy Boy. So
Messages
I want to
sent.
know if there's a warrant out for me or for him.
Messages sent.
Well, that's my last sending for the day. I'd appreciate it not getting interrupted the next time I'm talking. Thank
Taking
you.
too long.
Yeah, that was pretty rude of you, dude.
I mean, I try not to interrupt, but
But
when you're
you
taking so
did.
long, you gotta get
I
through.
was taking a perfectly decent amount of time.
We should write this stuff down next time.
Maybe you should just, have manners.
I mean, if we're gonna pause in the middle of the sentence for more than 5 seconds, I know you're thinking, but we gotta get this stuff through. Time
Would
is of
you
the
like
essence.
to try sending next time? Would you like to communicate with someone on another fucking continent?
Oh no,
Are you
this is
capable of that?
Yes, I would.
is this going to go poorly? If this is going to go poorly, I'm going to excuse myself.
I'm just saying, I'm the one casting the spell. I have the right to think of my words so I can communicate properly, and I would appreciate not being interrupted. I only have so many spells.
Mm-hmm.
You can also jump in whenever you want.
Yeah, I'd recommend just taking the L on this one.
Whatever.
Now, everyone, I understand tensions are a little high. Don't worry. We'll make sure that every message that we need to can get sent. I'm certain we have other ways to do it. We need the utmost priority is that we remain a cooperative unit. If we start breaking down, that gives Francis and our dear guest Lance the opportunity to begin sowing division between us. Next time, Hollow, just remember to use empathy and to use good manners when it comes to spells like this. And I think we can all get along. So, my goal is to fly us to the Ascalorian borders, yes?
Yes.
Do you want me to make
Any
for a
objective?
large city or a small town?
Could
Large?
we fly over them first to see what they have?
I think a larger city might be our best bet. Just they tend to have more provisions and more opportunities for work.
The issue is
I
that there's
agree.
going to be also more Viscoran agents there as well.
That's true.
Speaking of Lance, are we gonna do anything about that supposed information he was giving us about the group to the southeast or something, or the northeast?
Good to the
This little
southeast.
argument will work in our favor. Go ahead.
No, I wasn't saying anything. Don't mind me.
Okay, Talvin.
The difference is between a
Delvin.
large.
I said Talvin.
He's just mauling in the corner. So what was Bear saying?
The difference between a larger and smaller city is we won't be able to sell as much stuff in a small city. What local blacksmith will buy a full suit of plate in a small town?
They're less likely to have the funds for magic items as well.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell
Or the
you this
need.
much. Ascalor has plenty of medium-sized towns that would have plenty of what we need. Honestly, they were pioneers in the airship business, so even their smaller towns are pretty well equipped for handling a ship like ours. Ours is a smaller vessel as it is. Meaning
Fair. Smaller one would be easier to stay low
exactly.
key and try to stay under the radar.
Exactly. We have to keep a low profile right now, or they'll be skewering us with arrows in no time.
They're already
Yeah.
sending wyverns and airships after us.
That's fair, but we got a smaller vessel, so we should be able to outspeed them on the whole.
Mhm.
That's
Let's go there then. Smaller town, medium-sized town.
So everyone is in agreement then? We have a plan?
Yeah.
sounds like the start of a plan.
Excellent. I'll do my best
One
to
more thing.
guide us cleanly and swiftly then. Do you have something to say, Mr. Bear?
Shall we sell the circlet as well? Or does someone want to keep it?
I think perhaps Hollow could get the most use out of that.
The
Yes,
what?
the stuff, yes. The Misty Step
Oh,
circlet
the
thing.
circlet. I almost forgot you took that from him.
Here's the thing: if I take the circlet, I can, well, metaing, but when we level, I can change out a spell, because then I won't need to have
Oh,
Misty Step as a spell, so I can get a new one. Not right away, but that's the only reason I was thinking of. But
So
that's
it's
So,
best that I have it at this current time. Everybody else is more or less set. I only have a grappling hook. Thank you for the grappling hook, though. It is very useful. Still haven't used it yet.
we used it
Hmm.
if
to get over
anything,
that wall.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
it is useful.
yeah, so for this time, we'll keep the circlet until we don't need it, then sell it.
Okay.
Agreed.
Right now, that's for sure. And I'm keeping this gun. This is
Okay.
mine.
That sounds completely valid. And so, is the meeting adjourned then?
Yes, I believe so. Anyone else want to add?
no, I'm fine.
Okay, well, I'm gonna start on lunch. We're gonna have potato soup and grog, because supplies are still in the good. It's gonna be
Is
very
anyone
tasty. It'll even have a little bit of pork in it.
does anyone have any objections for me cooking?
Yeah, it's my job to cook.
Assistance?
He,
Whatever.
yeah, here. And he gives you a little knife. Start peeling potatoes.
Oh, I'll get to that when I get to it.
Alright. I don't care. Um, and with that, the days start passing by pretty quickly, unless there's anything we do before this point.
Can I talk to Lavin real quick and whisper to her in a private conversation? Any
Sure.
objection?
Yeah,
All right.
like one day you pull Lavin aside. What's up?
uh, I think it would be a good idea for us to. I know you're slightly mad at me because I interrupted you when you paused. Anyway, we could use this little tension to gain favor with Lance. Also, does he know, your guy friend, does he know about your business? Because that's a little awkward.
He was one of my clients.
Oh, that's very awkward. Okay, just asking. And it would be a good idea
Also,
Hol-
to.
it's
Hollow,
funny
this
that you
is.
think faking any sort of tension, even if there is some, is going to make Lance cooperate in any way.
Not cooperate, more persuasion. He could actually let you on to the group and, you know,
I don't think that's going to work.
you're the most persuasive out of the bunch, so it was worth the shot. It always is. Oh well,
Um,
anyway, have a nice day.
mhm. And we're just gonna start fast forwarding, through the days on the ship, if that's all good with you guys.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
I mean, I just try to find bullets for this gun and start fucking around with it.
Yeah, doing marksmanship and stuff like that.
Yeah, occasionally like a hole just gets shot out of nowhere because I misfire.
And with Scad's help, I'm gonna say that you now become proficient with firearms. So when using firearms, you can use your proficiency bonus. Um, I want I want everyone to give me a perception check.
I already knew it was coming.
Did you know?
Mm-hmm. This one making lookouts. We used to do this a lot as well.
Oh, I mean, yeah. Like, of course, there's gonna be
Like,
lookout stuff.
mm-hmm.
25.
Okay.
Pretty good.
If
I got an 8.
if you get over a 15, let me know. So, Lavin got a 15 or over 15. Anyone else?
No.
I got a 17.
Okay, so Bear and Lavin, you both are sort of falling asleep on your hammocks one night when you hear a very quiet footsteps on the top deck. And
Pray if we
these are
forgot to check
footsteps
on love.
far heavier than what you're used to. Oh jeez, I need to stop sharing my camera. Keep you all
Would
literally
me
in the dark.
would me and Lavin be in the same room since like
Yeah,
we're kind of sharing rooms?
you guys all share a sleeping quarters.
I would assume like I would look over to Lavin and like just ask, "Do you hear that?
I did.
Is that something we should check out, or is it just complete nonsense? What do you think?"
We are being pursued. We should at least check it out.
No way, so yeah. Let's wake up everyone else, I think. It's better to go as a group.
I suppose we should quietly rouse the rest of the crew just in case.
Yeah. I guess I'll just like walk over to Hollow and like start poking him, like pushing him to wake him up. Like, and if he does look at me, just like, shh,
Please, please don't do that. I can wake up real easily.
shut up.
I know. There's no reason you should be in here, so I know there's something going on.
I gotta sleep.
And then Lavin, do you wake up Casey?
Yeah, I'll gently shake her awake.
Is that the sleeping situation? Casey and Lavin on one bunk, and then Bear and Hollow on another bunk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably.
Who gets top bunk?
Me, I get, and I'm guessing.
Yeah, I don't think it's smart to have Goliath as top
Yeah.
bunk.
I'm not trying to get
There's
squished.
another Goliath underneath them.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm more used to the rocking of a boat, so I'd probably take top bunk because I'm less likely to fall off.
Dude,
That's
even
fair.
if I don't get top bunk, I'll just sleep on the floor. The floor's pretty comfy.
I mean, because there is a Goliath crew member, the hammocks are appropriately sized for someone of your height.
Nice, they had a spare. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a window in here?
There are windows on the bottom. Are you peeking out of one?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Let's see. So you peek out the window adjacent to you, and and then since obviously this also goes onto the top deck, um, that's what you see. Is just one of the firing implements.
Is this window? Can I open it or?
Yeah, you
is
can
it just,
open it.
Okay. Do you guys want me to send Talia to scope out if there's actually anything going on up there, or?
That might be a
Ye-
smart idea.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Lavin,
wake
do you
up.
mind if I grab your shoulder? I'll be blind while I do this.
Go ahead.
Okay. I will look through Talia as I send her up.
I need to get an icon for Talia. That's something I need to invest in.
Can I wake up?
For now, I'm just going to use the fire elemental as to represent Talia.
Dope.
Because,
While we do
it's
that, I want
vaguely adjacent. Alright,
to, if
so...
I could,
Yeah, what's up, Bear?
I want to load the gun. So like, if it's bad news, he can just shoot it,
Yeah,
and it's
okay.
gonna make a loud enough sound to, like, wake up everyone,
Yeah, you load your gun.
or just to shoot it at
Mm-hmm.
an enemy.
Yeah.
Just let off the gunpowder.
Wait, you're shooting your gun?
Not yet. It's only if like there's
Okay, you're
something
just
and like
loading it in
it's like to
advance.
wake
Got
up
it.
everyone.
Got it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
like in the
wake
wild.
up some of the others.
Okay.
What is it, Hollow?
Why?
They have me sleep at the front of the ship's crew because if I get stabbed, my body's more appropriate to absorb stab wounds.
Thelvin. I'm gonna go
I
and
love
wake up
Thelbin.
somebody else.
He's unironically he's my favorite crew member. I love Thelbin.
Can I
His
wake
life
up
is so
somebody else?
sad.
What is it?
Can I wake up somebody else?
Yeah.
There's an intruder on the boat.
Is there anyone in particular you're waking up, or are you just sort of waking them all up?
Let's wake up all.
Okay, so everyone is now awake, and they're sort of all sort of huddled in the crew rooms.
Did anyone guard Lance for the night? Or more, like 5 people?
I thought that was your job.
I'll rush out the door. Actually, not rush. I peek out the door.
Okay, you peek out the door. And let me get the reveal tool out so that I can properly show you what you see. Polygon reveal. There we go. What a awkward little tool. It's good, but it is awkward to use. Okay, and that is why, Dr. K, did you make the ship in such a horribly awkward shape? I curse past me for all of my decisions. But yeah, this is what Lance is. Oh, jeez. Give me 1 second. Almost there. Yes.
We should have been on watch. I don't know why we didn't think of it. I was
So-
thinking of
Why
it.
was anyone on watch?
So this is what this is what Hollow sees, and something whizzes past, and you don't get a good look at it.
Great. Guys, we have multiple intruders.
What a shock. It's not like we're being pursued by an army or anything.
Yes, the sarcasm. Let's
Oh my God.
let's kill them already. I really want to go back to sleep, and I don't like being poked waking up.
You're so nonchalant about murder.
It's a normal occurrence in life. You'll get used to it, especially
No,
when you
I'm
see
used
death.
to it too. It's like,
What an edgy
Really not a
fuck.
common occurrence. Murder is typically against the law. So
Man.
people
This is
If
like
you're-
this is like something you would see like on a fucking 4chan forum.
I mean,
Oh
if
my
your
God.
whole
Oh my God.
whole nation is built by war, then war and death is nothing new. Especially when
Every
you're literally
nation
expose
is
yourself like
every nation is built by war.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, come
I
on.
like to imagine like we're all like downstairs, and instead of going up, we're all just like talking about this.
Yeah.
And we're
No,
just
like
all looking to
like
Hollow
literally
and-
turns
yeah.
are playing out as you guys are talking.
Yeah, it's like,
Well, I
we
had
should probably
sent
go.
Yeah.
Talia to go look. So.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna-
Oh yeah, let me get upon that, right? So Talia is taking a look around, and let me behind the DM screen. Okay, roll for her essentially stealth check, right? Um,
For Talia?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
question.
she gets a uh +4 to stealth.
Okay, yeah. And with that, Talia has been spotted. And so you get a brief, an oh so brief look at your foe, who look like Dragonborn. Um,
Great.
let's
Okay,
see.
if I see them notice her, I snap her out.
Okay, out of existence.
It's just I can snap her back in as an action, just near me.
Okay, yeah, okay.
So
And
I'm not
it's a teleport, yeah.
permanently dismissing her.
Yeah.
Essentially, I snap her into her pocket dimension and then back into ours.
Okay, excellent.
It's not really a teleport. It's just
Yeah.
happens.
So you saw two Dragonborn looking figures.
All right. There's some Dragonborn type figures up there. At least 2, but probably more.
I say we
Yeah.
go up there and kill him.
I
We
think
I'm
we
don't.
have
going up.
to.
Bear just starts going up there.
Okay.
So look for
Bear,
stealth.
what is your movement speed? Or here, you
30
can
feet.
you can even move him on the roll 20.
Nice.
Yeah, if it is a speed of oh, hello there. Yeah, Bear should be in the crew quarters. Goliath fella. Are you are you going out the window or out the doorway?
I would probably go out the doorway. I mean, I could climb. Which one is faster?
Actually, no. I'm gonna DM rule it and say your badonkadonk is too big to sneak out the window.
I'm too wide. I couldn't make it. Okay, I'll
Exactly.
go up the
Bear.
door.
It is in fact now canon that Bear is really thick. I'm sorry to
Three
say.
C's.
Three
Three Cs.
three
Why are you
C's.
sorry? That's a great thing.
Hey,
Yeah,
PCs.
extremely big dude. Dudes rock. Okay, so you're going up onto the top deck.
I'm definitely gonna go up there with like the
Okay.
just my yeah. I'll probably have the hammer on one hand and the musket on the other,
Mm-hmm.
and see how far they are and decide like if I'm going to shoot them, then drop the gun, or like just have the hammer.
Okay. Are you attempting stealth?
No, nah.
Okay. Does Bear
So he can
have
definitely shoot
dark
him.
vision, by the way, since it is nighttime?
And there's no torches.
There's limited, but like again, it's a airship. You know, you can't be lighting too many fires or being a little too blasé with it.
Oh shit! Yeah,
There's
we're
there's
sneaky.
just
Okay, yeah.
a couple mage lights essentially.
Oh yeah, he just goes up. He's not thinking.
Okay, you don't have dark vision now.
Nope, lives do not.
Okay. So the creature, the dragonborn, sees you, and immediately, your vision goes from like rough because it's dark out to pitch black, and you are literally enshrouded in darkness.
Mm,
Can
Do
I
I
go
have?
up as well?
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow him up.
Mm.
I don't have the ability to move my own icon.
Oh, interesting. Which what's your username?
okay. So, Saint.
Yeah, Saint Crystal.
Okay. All right. That should be fixed now.
Oh, yep, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think
Presumably
what
I walk
happened is I
behind him.
accidentally gave the wrong person. Yeah, I accidentally gave Bear permission for both of you.
Gotcha. Okay. I will follow him up. And I do have 120 feet of dark vision.
Yeah, but you also cannot see anything.
It includes magical darkness.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, you're all good then. So are you attempting stealth then?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me
Oh.
a stealth check then to hide.
I am not good at that.
Nobody is. I was always terrible at hide and seek.
Okay.
I was the kid who'd moved during hide and seek.
Oh damn! You went postal on them.
Depending on where we were, I would hide for like I would climb the trees or like get on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
That's an 8.
Oh no!
Okay, so yeah,
I told you I'm
these
really bad at
dragonborn fellows see you as well, and they whisper to themselves. Do either of you speak Draconic?
I do.
I don't, however, Talia does.
Fascinating.
And we are telepathic.
Okay, then there's a 5-second delay on you understanding this, but you do understand it then, and they say interlopers kill,
What is with the interloper stuff?
and
I'm just
then
gonna tap Bear on the shoulder and like give him the direction, like left corner.
I just shoot.
Yeah.
yeah, you have
You
disadvantage
guys,
if you make this attack because obviously you personally cannot see your opposition.
I'm fully down for that. I
Okay.
mean, like she just said, left side. I have a gun. They're that way. I'm
Yeah,
gonna just shoot
no,
it.
like shooting a gun blindfolded is always a great idea. I love it. Go ahead and do
What
it.
what type of gun is it?
It's just basically all guns, all like hand, like holdable guns in this campaign are gonna follow
I got a
Arquebus rules.
9.
A 9 to hit,
Yep.
a 9 to hit, and that's versus AC. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. You fire completely wide of them.
I can't even see. I'm in magical darkness. Like, did I hit him?
Mm-hmm.
If you're in magical darkness, couldn't you just move?
Let's
Here's a
see.
no.
And so these two dragonborn like creatures essentially spread their wings.
Hi, I remembered.
Oh geez, no, that's so I accidentally opened another video. Oh fuck. Ah shit.
That actually, can I come up there?
Yeah.
Oh,
We're gonna
be on the
say you're
other-
here.
Yeah,
And
would be on the other side.
then
I'm gonna
Hollow,
roll
where
for
or
stealth.
not Hollow, Lavin, where are you in during all this?
I'm probably at the door leading out of our quarters,
11.
but I'm not going anywhere because can I tell that it's just magical darkness?
You can tell that it's darkness. It's impossible to tell like just pitch black from magically invoked pitch black. Unless you have like a detect magic thing up.
Can I just cantrip dancing lights to see?
Oh yeah. If you cast dancing lights, it's ineffective, and you're still pretty much in the dark. So
As soon as I go up,
the turn order is going to
So-
be the two Dragonborn, Casey, Hollow, Lavin, and then Bear. Sound good?
Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh, Hollow. We decided you get the circlet, so I assume you have the circlet. So don't forget about that.
yeah, I don't have the spell for it, the description.
Oh man, my
I
well,
can
you
put it in
forget.
the I can put it in the chat. Hold on.
my UI
Yeah.
is such a fucking shit show. All right, I'm just gonna take care. No cam for right now. I much like your opponents am shrouded in darkness, and you cannot see me. There we go. I can
I'm not
justify these things.
I'm not actually casting this. I'm just putting it in there so he has the spell.
Let's
There you
You
see.
get one use.
I know.
And then let me check something real quick. Again, do
I'm
not
assuming-
stream snipe. That is rude.
I'm assuming that each and every one of them are like getting the spell casted on them, correct?
I think it's an area.
I know what the spell is. Bear doesn't though.
Blindness and deafness. So
No, it's
Okay.
literally darkness. It's a spell.
Yeah, it's called darkness.
Yeah. It's an area thing. I can see through it because of my pact magic, but
Because you're a nerd and you have magic.
Well, I need to be able to read at night, so I picked dark vision.
Okay.
That's so. I could solve that issue with the candle.
Who has the highest perception in your group?
Passive or regular?
Regular.
Probably
4.
series.
-1. No, wait,
Plus
+1.
six.
Plus 6.
11.
And Hollow, what's your perception?
Passive or active? Because it's +3, so 13.
All right. So essentially, this gentleman on the right has successfully hidden from all of you except Lavin, who saw him leap behind the boxes. And then the other guy jumped off the deck, and you completely cannot see him right now. It's your guys' turn.
Are the others coming up too or not?
Oh, hell no. They don't get paid enough for this shit.
We're not paying them at all currently.
Exactly. And Trevane, while he loves all of you, is not going to risk the lives of his crew. Also,
What about
Thelbin isn't a
Delvin?
fighter. Like, none of these
Damn.
people, even Scad, who is probably the best, in a fight out of anyone here, would essentially only be like a level 1 fighter.
Really? Ugh. Jeez.
I'm gonna train Delvin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to remember,
Ooh.
all of you are like exceptionally above average, like, people.
Oh, my whole island is going to be interesting. Turn order. The Dragonborns have already done theirs.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Is that me or Bear?
I believe so.
no, Bear is last because he fired his gun
Okay.
and missed. It is you, Hollow. What do you do?
Oh.
Oh.
Well, since this is an area affected, I'm guessing. Put up the sheet.
Do you have dark vision? Like true
No.
dark vision? All right. Then
No.
you can't see shit right now.
Yeah, I can't see. But parts of the ship, the mast, the higher piece. I don't know what that is. I don't know what it's called. Can I go up there?
Yeah, dude, you can. You should at least be able to control your icon. So like,
Yeah. I just don't know where it is.
yeah,
Oh no,
yeah,
no.
it's the
I'm
main
talking
deck.
about like the higher piece of the map.
Oh, okay, you're gonna climb up to the crow's nest.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Let me reveal that then. So that you can utilize that part of the board. But yeah, you can spend your action, move 25 feet. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and yeah, you would end your turn right about here.
Okay. That would be like an action to move,
Yeah.
which I have 30 feet in
Yes.
total.
And then you can see down to the decks below.
And I have a bonus action. I
Mhm.
want to. These rails are guarded, correct?
Yes, but they're like they're like you can see through them as well. You know, they're poles. They're not, a sheet.
Okay, and I'm assuming that I can see the area of effect of where darkness is.
Yes, it's from up here you can essentially see that the entire bottom deck is enshrouded in the stuff.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Wow.
And in fact, I will be so kind as to essentially demarcate where it is. So it was cast on Casey. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's taking up an area about this size.
Oh.
Oh.
All right.
Can't really move the shape, damn.
So just move over or just move up. I'm gonna use my bonus action as steady aim to
Okay.
get advantage hit on this guy in between the crates.
Okay. Yeah, you ready your shot. You
Mm-hmm.
still can't quite see him though, so you do So with your steady aim and his hide,
Regular.
yeah, that balances out to a regular attack.
13.
And that is with your ranged weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm just counting something out real quick. Okay, so yes, that is. Sorry, I want to make sure I get this area of darkness correct. So I was just counting out and making sure I had the exact numbers. So the exact numbers equal about to this area right here.
That's a lot.
Yes, it's a big spell. Okay, so a 13 in total.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you shoot your shot, and it nearly hits the creature, but it sees it, and a sword is raised up, and it parries your arrow.
This is fine. Just trying to get them away from Lance.
Lavin, what do you do?
I saw the guy go into
Yeah, he is not
crate.
hidden from you.
So I'm going to cast Fairy Fire on him.
Okay. You are at
And
disadvantage while you're in the area of darkness, though, because you still have trouble seeing.
It's not a offensive roll. It's to light them up.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Does Fairy Fire cut through magical darkness?
Yep.
Excellent. Okay, that's actually really useful here then. So Fairy Fire, what exactly does it do?
It's a dex save, so he has to roll under a 14. In order for it to take effect.
Okay. Let's get, and that's on both of them, or just crate guy?
One, just the crate guy.
Okay, so 13 plus 6, 19. So yes, he swats away your little fairies, and he goes, nah, nah, nah.
That was a waste of a spell. Oh well. Worth a shot.
It is worth
I mean,
a
not
shot.
entirely, because everything in that area is now lit up.
Mm-hmm.
Not him, but everything in the area. So the boxes and everything.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
it covers the whole area and sparkles.
Mm-hmm. In fact, I'm going to say that it acts as a light source and reveals everything around there.
Dope.
Do you do anything else, Lavin?
Nope. Staying back and staying down.
Mm-hmm. All right. Casey, what are you up to? It is very dark, but you can see.
Do I still see Lance over there?
Yeah, he's still tied up. He's actually fast asleep right now.
Okay. That's where I saw them, so I'm gonna run over there.
Okay. Your movement is 25 feet?
No, it's 30.
Oh, that's right. You're medium. Okay, so you'd probably end like somewhere around there.
Right here?
Yeah, that's about right.
Okay. Do I see that guy now that it's lit up?
Yeah, I'll say you see him. He's generally skulking behind the chest.
All right, I'm gonna toss 2 Eldritch Blasts at him.
All right. Is there a save for that needs to be made?
No, it's a hit.
Okay, excellent. Oh yeah, it's like magic missile in that it basically always hits.
No, it's a roll to attack.
Mm.
So a 19 and an 18.
All right, versus AC?
Yes.
All right, yeah, but both of those pop off on the gentleman.
Okay, so he takes 5, and then that's better. 14 force damage. So
19 in total?
yes.
Okay, so while he's distracted swatting away Lavin's fairy, you sort of clamber up closest to him, and you crack out 2 bolts of this sort of squiddy-looking energy that sort of sends him across the face and down onto a lower deck as he's sort of sent onto his back, scrambling. Bear, what do you do?
Okay. I think Talia goes with me.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right.
Can I have her use her help action to, basically give Bear dark vision? Because she's telepathic, so she can just kind of project the picture.
So you could tell me to go straight, left, or right.
Yeah, just to give him directions.
Yes, okay. There's a little delay, so it's not perfect. So it's not that you get advantage, you're just back to normal, essentially.
It's like watching anime with subtitles, but it's very delayed.
Talia climbs up onto your head and essentially rests her head directly over your eyes, and you now see through her eyes like a pair of night vision goggles.
Sweet. And I don't. The guy that jumped behind the box, I didn't see him. Like I couldn't see him.
No,
Where
but you
was the other
did. You
one?
did see Casey send him flying, though.
No, I wouldn't because she was shooting bolts in darkness. Like I wouldn't be able to see
Oh,
it.
that's right. That's right. Yeah, and Talia
I wouldn't
just
be
now
able to
got
see
onto
it.
your shoulder.
So I would. Where was the other one that I saw him last?
The other one you got a look of near Lance, and then he's just gone, and you haven't seen him
I
since.
would go towards Lance then. That's the last place I saw him.
Mm-hmm.
And Talia's not telling me anything, so I would just go over there, like fully run.
Okay, and you're using a dash then. All right.
If I have.
Yeah, move 30 to 60 feet then. Where? Oh, hello. Hello.
Yeah, I've messed up my phone somewhere.
That's all good. Shit do be happening though sometimes. Oh my goodness. Oh, King of William, that's so nice of you. Thank you for that sub. Heart. Love you, dear.
Yeah, it's like 5 feet, then 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. I could get out of the darkness.
Okay.
And like right next to Lance.
Yeah. So you emerge from the sort of bubble of shadow that's encompassed much of the ship, and you see a sleeping but strangely smirking Lance.
Do I see any of the other Dragonborn or anything?
Yeah, let me reveal some of the map for you based on where you are. This is what you see.
Nothing.
Nope, nothing.
And I wouldn't see the Dragonborn on the right, and I will only see Lance. So
Yep.
I'd just kick him. Just full out, just like kick him on the face.
What was that for, oaf?
Shut up. What's going on?
What's going on? What do you mean, what's going on?
Look around. Who's the Dragonborn?
Dragonborn? And with that, the other guy goes. And he's gonna slurk out of the darkness up to now, Lavin, you don't have dark vision, right?
Nope.
Okay, so you are essentially completely blindsided as it comes at you with advantage. And it goes to try and bite your neck. So let's see how that goes. 1, 2. Okay, so roll. And that's going to be, because it's at advantage, 6d20. Right. What's your AC?
11.
Yes. Every attack hits you.
Yay!
I'm sorry. I'm not bullying you, I promise, I swear. It was Maseri's last time. Okay. Thank you. I'm glad you trust me. Luckily, the worst attack only hits once, so that's going to be. Oh god, damn DM rolls. /roll 2d6. There we go. Okay, so 8 plus 6, so that's going to be 14. How are we
Ow.
looking?
Not horrible, but still, ow.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. The bad one's coming now. Add 3 more as it bites into your neck. And then add in. And then as it bites into you, you begin to feel this horrible festering pain as acid seeps right on in there, and you take an additional 13 damage.
Ugh.
And this thing is essentially on top of you, scimitars and fangs just a whirling. Lavin screams out in pain, and the other people in your party clearly hear that something has gone awry. The other one that was knocked down springs back up, takes flight, and then dashes at Casey. Casey, what is your AC?
Let's see. 14.
14. Because this thing can, or you can see it. It does not get advantage on you though. So let's see.
Did it dash or did it just move over?
It didn't dash. It took flight and essentially dove at you. Your AC is 14.
Mm-hmm.
So it swings at you twice with its scimitars, each time slashing into you. But when it goes in for the bite, you're able to, at the last second, essentially get your hands on its jaws and able to keep them open and away from you like an alligator.
Okay.
As for actual numerical damage, let's figure that out, shall we? So its swords slash into you, giving you 13 of damage as it swipes across your arms and your tummy in a sort of fever as you're holding its mouth open.
All right. I'm going to use a reaction to Hellish Rebuke.
Okay. What does that do?
It needs to make a dex saving throw.
Okay. Let's take care of that then right now. I'm not going to surprise you when I say that dex is probably this thing's strongest suit. Does a 7 save?
No.
Okay, so yeah, it's normally quick, but you've got its jaws essentially on you. What does your Hellish Rebuke do?
It takes 4d10 fire damage.
Oh my goodness.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to roll that or should I?
I got it.
Okay.
Ooh, not bad. It takes 31 fire damage.
31?
Mm-hmm. I rolled a 10 on my die.
Oh my goodness.
And 2 6s.
Yeah, so this is kind of a nasty scene to explain, but you essentially begin burning its jaws as it tries to come biting down on you. What kind of damage? What kind of damage is it?
Fire.
Oh, actually, never mind. It completely ignores it then.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm sorry. So you're
immune to fire?
Yeah. Your hands flare up, and what would normally be a raging inferno blasts out from your hands and scorches the thing. But when it all is said and done, the creature is still looking at you just as angry as ever. Let's see. Who went first? It was Hollow. That's right.
Yeah.
Creatures are starting to get a little bit tougher.
Uh, I'm just letting you know that I can't put my spells on here
Oh,
because I
that's
have
fine.
something.
Just do them on your own personal thing is fine.
Hmm.
What do you do then?
Okay, so I'm assuming acid is black dragon and red is well fire. So
No, they
cold.
these both are dragonborn with
Yeah,
like onyx like obsidian like skin.
I was just saying like type.
Yeah,
That's all.
they both look like crude oil.
Okay.
Kind of smell
I
like crude
wouldn't.
oil too.
I wouldn't know what proficiency +5 to Ray of Frost. So I wouldn't know. There you go. Should have looked up this spell. Screw it. Just gonna do steady aim on. Actually, I can't see this one. The one that hit Casey.
You can make an attack on them. It's just at disadvantage because you cannot see them.
No matter what,
Um.
like steady aim using
Oh yeah,
sound.
yeah. Steady aim would balance that out then. So
Yeah.
during the ruckus and during the scramble, you can in fact uh, generally make out the location of the two. Um,
10 fail.
10. What are you attacking against?
Casey's. The one that's in front of her.
Yeah, yeah. But is it versus AC Dex? What is it against?
AC.
Okay.
AC.
10 versus AC.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, yes, does not do too much. So you
Move up a little bit.
what's that?
Oh, just moving up a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, so you ray of frost its head, and its head gets a nice frosty peak to it as Casey's fire melts that frosty mohawk you put upon the thing. Um, and with that, I think it is Lavin's turn to go.
Um,
I want to make sure Liz isn't getting bored.
I don't really have any offensive spells. Um, if I'm going to stab at the creature on me with my rapier,
Mm-hmm.
that's an 11 to hit.
Okay. Um, an 11 to hit. Uh, it manages to parry against that.
Um, is Levin able to scream for help?
Yeah, most
Despite
certainly.
the fact. Okay, so he yells for help.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And with is there anything else you do?
I can't really do much else. None of my spells are offensive. They're all utility.
Okay. Casey, what do you do? Or no.
Okay, I'm. No,
Yes, it is your turn.
it's me. I'm gonna move. Not out of range. I'm just gonna reposition here.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
I can't get exactly where I. Yeah, there. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you
And then
finagle around the guy.
Yes, I don't actually leave his range. Yeah. I am going to cast a lightning bolt,
Mm-hmm.
and both of them need to make a dex save.
Okay. Dex is their strongest save, but let's see if they fuck it up again, huh? What is it against?
15.
Yeah. Both of these creatures see you begin to charge, and they disengage with their targets momentarily, giving them time to react.
They still take half if they pass.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So in that case,
So they take half of 8d6.
okay. Yeah. How much is that going to be then? So they dodge out of the way, but you know the it's lightning. It doesn't just shoot out in a beam. It has little veins and roots that spring off from the main bolt, and that's going to be what
So
strikes these gentlemen.
half of 18. so 6, I guess.
Half of 18 is 9.
I don't know.
Nine.
I don't do
Wait,
math,
yeah,
man.
Let's see. They have
9.
resistance to. Okay, they don't have resistance to electricity. All right, so 9. So the first one seems to be getting worse for wear and seems to be like shaking a little bit as the bolt hits it, and the other isn't so much phased, but it is forced to disengage with Lavin momentarily. It does suddenly take another 5 damage actually, as a figure leans out from the cabins, responding to Lavin's cry for help, and shoots off a flintlock pistol at
Is it Delvin?
Delvin.
it's it. You're not sure which
Delvin!
figure it is. I'm glad you all like Thelbin. I like that character too, and I want him to be happy. Bear, what do you do?
I would hear all this commotion, like laughing and everyone like
Mm-hmm.
screaming. Casey's dragon's probably saying like, "Turn around."
Mm-hmm. And actually, with that, the magic old darkness dissipates, and
Ooh.
you're free and able to see once again, Bear.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, and you see
He's
these.
been running around. Yeah, he's been running around all this time. He's angry. So with the bonus action, you
Mm,
just see him just like he's pissed.
you're
So
gonna
he goes
rage.
into a frenzy. Yep.
Yeah.
He
All
goes
right,
into a
respect.
rage and just dash at the closest one he can get, and
Okay,
like with all his momentum, just a side hit, just from the side, just try to hit him on this
excellent.
arm.
So this is just a basic good old attack, yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, excellent.
Yeah, just a good old normal.
All right, let's see what you do then. My boy coming like a trained dynamo.
$27.
Oh yeah, you smack into this guy. He was a little taken by surprise by Casey's lightning, so you come up and he's actually facing away from you, so I should have given you advantage on this, and you just smash into the guy. Um let's see how bad you mess up his day.
14 damage from one
Okay.
attack. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
It's just, oh yeah, you just see him run in and just surprise him. Like
Mhm. You
he
you
just goes
smash
through
the
his chest.
creature, you launch him
Oh yeah.
against the railing, and he takes 14 from your axe. That is, yes. Oh, what was that, my dear?
Oh, the hammer, the bugbear smasher. That's
Yeah.
what he's using.
Yeah, and that does 14. Yes.
Yeah, 14.
Okay. So he takes 14 from your basher, and then an extra 4 for bashing into the railing, which has left a notable broken piece of wood between his head. But the
I'll
creature,
fix it later.
yeah, the creature is still alive and moving, and gets up, and it points directly at you, Bear, and it's gonna fly at you, and it's going to essentially make an attempt to send you flying off the ship deck. So
Bear's just gonna say, "Bring it."
so it's gonna attempt to grapple you, which I think is it's a strength check, right?
It's
Athletics.
it's your athletics against his athletics or acrobatics
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
And I have advantage.
because he's raging.
Oh, that's right. I mean, this creature isn't exactly a slouch when it comes to physical strength either. And that is going to be
Come on, bring it.
a 20 against whatever you got, mate.
19 plus 7, 26.
All right, yeah. So he manages to send you back a few squares, but you manage to break from the grip, and you two are tangling with each other now. Um, and it
Oh
still
yeah.
gets to make one regular attack at that point as well. So it's gonna make one scimitar swipe against your big old tummy. What's your AC?
17.
All right, yeah. Your abs are too tough. Like that. That's literally it. Is you have your clothing and your abs together. It swings with full force and it cannot bust on through.
I'd like to
Um,
imagine he stabs and he's just Bear's just grinning and a little blood comes out. It's like, is all you got?
yeah. It's like I'm bigger than you. And he's
I'm
yeah,
gonna break your
excellent.
skull.
Lavin, you are still being hounded upon by this gentleman creature though, who goes full in, just trying to maul you to death at this point. Luckily, no longer gets an advantage, however, as you two are fully engaged. What is your AC?
11.
11. I'm
I'm a
sorry.
squishy boy.
I
I
know
go
that
squish.
it just makes this very excellent flank by this evil creature very very effective. Very effective.
We need to shoot like armor or something.
I do
Yes.
have armor. It's just my dexterity is very low.
Yeah, this is just a very strong creature that ignores that armor. Trust me, Lavin is doing their very best here.
I'm doing my very best.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Levin wasn't built to fight. He was built for support.
Yeah, so that's gonna be 17 from the scimitars. Are you still standing?
What was that?
17 from the scimitars.
I have 1 hit point left, baby.
All right, yeah. So then the bite immediately drops you. I'm not even
Yeah.
gonna roll for that. Yeah, Lavin takes another bite to the neck and seems to just go down as acid seems to be bubbling at a huge neck injury they have. Hollow,
So
what do you do? The darkness has
Lavin's
lifted.
unconscious.
Lavin
Lavin's
seems to be dying.
unconscious. Oh, well,
And you haven't
I
done
come
shit
down.
this fight, Hollow.
Yeah, well, everyone was in darkness, so I'm
Uh,
come right here.
Alright, you jump down from the top deck.
I would take fall damage, wouldn't I?
Nah,
So I'm just
I'm gonna say because there's rigging, you can just grab a rope and slide down it.
gonna.
It
That's
sounds
perfect.
yeah, it sounds cool, and I want to allow it, so I'm gonna allow it.
Thank you, DM.
Yeah.
No, let the chaos commence.
Oh,
Alright.
damn! Chud logic rated. Hi, Chud. Thank you so much for that. Oh wow, we had 48 at one point, and my blind ass didn't even notice. God damn. Hi everyone.
Hey, thank you everyone for watching.
Yeah. Thanks for dropping on by. All right, what are you doing? What are you doing, Hollow?
As I come down from the rope, swinging down, I throw a smoke bomb
Okay.
directly on top of him.
All right. You did witness that this thing is immune to fire.
Yes, smoke bomb is just disadvantage on
All right.
all ability check.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah. You throw down a smoke bomb. You've blinded this creature. You get advantage, meaning you can do your rogue sneak attack shit. And now what are you doing?
Double attacks, 13 miss, 14, 19.
19 is your total.
Yes.
All right, yeah. 19 makes it in.
3.
And make sure to add your sneak attack damage because I always forget to add in the sneak attack damage when I play rogue.
Let's see what we get. 17.
17. Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
All right. Much the way that creature was hounding Lavin, you begin to hound this creature. What weapon are you using?
My rapier.
All right. Yeah.
And that's the first attack.
Yeah, you drop down from the rope, drop a smoke bomb, and then send a wonderful ribbon of this blackish, oily blood flying across the deck as you sweep across its back. I will say, like, Hollow put himself into basically the best situation for a rogue, where you're behind his back, it can't see you, and you have, like, full advantage.
And my last attack missed, so I'm gonna move back one and
Okay.
only one.
Okay. Yeah, you know, scoot back like a good fighter does. Who goes after Hollow? Is that Lavin?
Yeah,
All right, give
I'll
me.
do a death roll to save.
Sounds valid.
Uh,
Lavin, Lavin, Lavin. You'll survive. I mean, I could give you mouth to mouth. I don't know if that'll help with the stab wound, but it's worth a shot.
Oh. Oopsies. Accidentally hit everything. That's no good to me.
7. That's a failure.
So Lavin, on your back, you begin coughing terribly as you're clutching at this just gash wound. And from Lavin's perspective, the world is a lot of fascinating colors right now. As their vision is completely blinded with pain. Who goes after Lavin?
Me, I think.
Yeah, because Bear goes last.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hollow, what are you up to?
Save Lavin.
Well, I just moved back.
Hashtag
Can I
save
yell for
Lavin.
help?
What's that?
Yeah. Can I yell for help?
Yeah. You can yell for help as a bonus action.
Yeah. Actually, no. I already used my bonus action.
Wait, isn't it my turn?
Yeah,
Did
it's
you just
yours,
say-
Hollow.
Oh.
You
No, it's
when
Casey.
it comes
It's
to
Casey.
me, usually I'll let people speak during combat because I think that's fun and adds to the drama.
Well, my bonus action is up. I already used it.
Yeah. So,
Or smoke bomb.
Casey, what are you up to?
Oh, okay. I don't think that I can reach Lavin. Can I?
1, 2, 3,
I
4,
moved.
5. If you dash, you could make it to Lavin.
No, it doesn't help. Yeah, I'll just yell for the doctor.
Well, how do you say it? Like, you know, say it in character. Don't say the meta of what you're doing. If that makes sense.
Well, I don't know his name. I'll just yell, "Hey Doc, we could use some help up here. They're
Understood.
bleeding out
Understood. I'll be there momentarily.
now."
Coming.
And then I'm gonna take 2 shots at I'll take 2 shots at the guy next to Lavin.
Okay. There's a height difference, so that will be at disadvantage because he has partial cover due to the altitude difference.
You think that's with Casey? Casey's got this.
Yeah,
It's
top
just
deck
within-
is
It's just within range. Okay.
Well, top deck is essentially raised in such a way that he has partial cover, if that makes any sense.
Sure. Nat 20.
Oh, okay. Well,
See,
sniper. Like a
And 24.
Double damage.
24 for damage?
No. 24 for my second hit.
Okay. Yeah, so both of those are spot fucking on then.
Okay.
yeah, see, cover doesn't even matter to Casey. Casey's got this.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking the Vegas.
Casey
So
is the sniper we
14
all weren't prepared for.
14 for the crit
Okay.
and another another 14 for the second hit.
Okay.
So
14.
28 altogether.
Okay, so doing the math of that. Yeah,
28.
you have one of those moments and you get two bullseyes. Literally, you shoot the thing twice in the eye, blinding it and sending it sort of falling back because it's swinging blindly at this point. Bear, what do you do?
I'm dealing with the one in front of me. I don't know what's happening with Lavin and everyone else. I'm just focused on crushing this fucking dragon in front of me.
Oh
If
yeah, yeah.
it
By
dares
while this
stab
is
me,
happening, by the way, uh, Lavin gets dragged into the crew quarters by Trevane, and Doc is now tending to her.
damn, I was hoping it was Delvin being a hero. But this fucking dragon tried to stab me.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just gonna smile and just start swinging again wildly. I'd like to make two attacks reckless. Bear doesn't even care about defense. He just wants to kill it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see what the numbers are looking like then, big boy. Exactly, Joe Bot. Speech in combat, just like the manga. If
Oh
it
hell yeah.
it makes it more cinematic and heightens the drama. Always allow speech during combat. It's great. 32. Yeah, that's an easy hit. That's an
Oh no no.
absolute.
One of my both hits. The highest one is 22 and 23.
Yeah, all of those hit.
Oh hell yeah.
If it is
And
over
he's just
16 at this point, it hits, and all of those seem like they're over 16.
oh yeah, don't worry. Now I gotta roll for damage. I'm fucking smashing this thing in. I'm smashing its face in.
I mean, if you want, at this point, I'm gonna say you don't even have to roll for damage. I can almost guarantee you've got this. Oh, oh, oh! What's he saying?
30.
Oh, I was just counting the numbers. 30
Eh,
damage.
yeah, it's
but I
instantly
rerolled
dead
one.
then.
Yeah, that thing is fucking.
Eh,
Can I kill it in a way like
yeah, yeah. How do
I
you
want to
finish it
hit
off?
it? I want to like hit it on the knee like with one hit, so it
Mhm.
brings it down, and then just with the momentum like going the same way, I want to turn and just smash it in the face. Like I want to bring it down to one knee and just like with the momentum just
Yeah,
turn
yeah, like
and
over
just
the head
smash.
and straight down.
Yeah, and just
Exact.
crush it into.
And as you do that, and it falls dead, and you leave like a visible gash in the wood below. Um, it doesn't leave a corpse, but rather the instant it is dead, it just sort of melts into this icky, disgustingly smelling goop, and that goop seems to fade away, like fizzle, like steam off.
Does it leave any of its gear or anything like that?
Yeah,
Like
yeah, the
any of
two
its.
scimitars are left behind.
Oh, like Bear would be looking at it confused and thinking, are they like Delvin? What the fuck is this? Like slime.
Um, the the
That'd be
last
it.
the last creature here pulls the arrows from its eyes, right? Looks at
Oh,
all of you with its bleeding stumps and makes a dash action. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, cuts at Lance's ropes and is making an
I have a
escape.
question.
Yeah.
Did he go past me?
Uh, it circled around you.
Oh, okay, just making sure.
Yeah, its flight gives it a lot of movement.
Because if it like moved directly past me on any of the squares,
Yeah, yeah.
it would have got.
Advantage, and you would have crushed the shit out of it. Yeah.
Mm.
Um, and it is now making its way with Lance into the night. Hollow, it is your move. What do you do, Hollow? It's flying off into the night. It's about to get away.
His mic is muted.
Shoot them with the grappling hook.
I was
Actually,
gonna say I'll throw hollow.
Shoot Lance with the grappling hook. He's not wearing armor.
Oh my god, you're right. We could pull him back down to earth.
Yeah.
well,
The dragon's about to be Icarus.
whatever is done is up to Hollow at this point. Whenever they can respond.
While we're waiting,
I didn't even know
we
my
don't have
mic
any sponsors.
Oh wait, he's back.
the grappling hook. I don't. The grappling hook doesn't have like a dice or anything for it. It's just a grappling hook and get 45 of
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah, no. There's no stats for it. Essentially, treat it like a short bow if you're trying to hit something with it.
Like a bow.
Yeah, like a bow.
Yeah, it's
Can I
like
get
a
steady aim
crossbow.
on this?
It uses dex. You can't use your proficiency. Are you trying to hit Lance and the dragon fellow?
I'm just trying to hit Lance.
Okay. Give me a dex roll to hit then.
But I can't use my. That would be 3. So I'm gonna use the PC rolls.
All right.
If I don't get proficiency, it'll be +5. So
Yep. So let's see if you hit.
I can't use steady aim, correct, to get advantage.
No, you cannot. Not at this distance. Generally, to use steady aim, it has to be something you're proficient with.
I'm gonna tell Bear to grab onto the rope when it shoots, and I'm gonna aim for the dragon
Okay.
instead.
Okay.
9.
9 is your total.
Yep.
It goes long.
Oh wait.
Yeah. If 9 is your total, it goes long, and goes limp, and misses the pair entirely. Casey, you have the last action before Lance successfully escapes.
Okay. I'm just gonna move over and I'm gonna take 2 shots at the dragonborn.
Okay.
Use the ballista.
Huh? I don't. I'm not trained in it.
Damn.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, that's all I got. Let's see if I can hit it. Okay. A dirty 20 and a 12.
And those are both to hit?
Yes, I assume the 12 misses.
Yeah, the 20 does hit, though.
So he takes another 7.
7. So, alright, so essentially what happens is the dragon flies up to it, releases Lance, they're flying off, the grappling hook misses. Lance begins looking back at you all, hanging from the creature's ankle, and he says, "I knew my gods would come for me." And at this point, you send out a blast of your inky, gooey energy, lob it, and it hits the creature on the ankle, killing the creature, or not killing the creature, but forcing it to drop Lance. And so he realizes what happens for a moment. His grip loosens and he begins to fall. He's like, "Ah,
I could jump for him if you guys want.
I will return."
Aren't we in the air?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I can survive a fall.
And the dragon creature dives after him, and both essentially plummet down below the clouds, and you don't see them either again.
Next time, I'm just gonna kill them.
Honestly, yeah. No, I'm not even gonna lie. I was genuinely considering jumping off the ship to catch him and beat him in midair. Because if I hit the floor, I will survive.
Will you though? Will you
Yeah,
though?
The max damage for fall damage that you can take is
Oh, that's
20d6,
right.
and then I'll use rage and have I checked it. Even 40d6 damage, I will survive. Like 150, As long as it don't go above that, I will survive without using Stone's endurance. I was so ready to go jump off the ship.
Will you though?
Yeah, but then how would we get you back?
That was
Well, no, you could land the ship and get him. I'm
Yeah.
just severely casting doubt on the fact that you could survive like a 10,000-foot fall.
Well, because there's that cap on fall damage, you can only take so much.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe I DM home rule and say no. It can go in infinitum, baby. No, I wouldn't be
Okay.
a dick like that.
As long as you
You
give
want
me 40 d6, and there's a good chance I'll live.
So you all combat is over. What do you do? The Lavin, you begin to come to as you see metal instruments essentially propping a hole in your neck open, and the doctor is tending to you, and he says, "I know you're spooked right now. It is in your best interest. Do not move an inch." One of its fangs got lodged in your neck, and you should be glad that it missed a vital artery. Now, take a deep breath. This is going to hurt a lot. And the world goes colorful again as he pulls the fang that was trapped in your neck out and begins bandaging you up. Amazingly, you were hurt less so than Maseri's was even. Yours are at least survivable. And quick to recover, anyways. Don't jerk your neck too quickly, and you should be okay. It's going to be very stiff. Luckily, I know Cure Wounds come back every day. I will cast that on you, and we'll see if we can get you patched up.
Way better than I was going to do.
The rest of you three who are not bleeding out right now, what do you do on the deck?
I would take the swords. Like, I would check the dead body and see if there's anything. It was just swords that he left.
Yeah, it completely faded away once it died.
Does the swords look similar to lances? Like, with the same markings?
They have the same markings, but the make is very different. These look far more crudely and brutally made than lances. They have serrated edges and long, grasping blades.
Oh, shit. I would walk over to everyone else, like, I killed one of them, but this is all they left behind. And, like, he's just twirling it in his hands. It's like, same people. Apparently his god does love him. I don't know why.
I rushed over to the edge to make sure I couldn't get one last shot off when they're out of range.
And yeah, you rush over to the edge of the ship and look down, and you just see like two human-shaped holes in the cloud.
I'm gonna chillax for a second and calm down because I'm also pissed.
Valid.
And I'm gonna
Yeah, that's
go
valid.
inside. I'm gonna go inside and try and help out the operation.
Okay. He has you hold a couple of tools, but nothing more than that. Is there anything you guys do tonight before going back to bed?
I would like to get someone, like anyone, like a few people if I could,
Okay.
and check the ship for anything missing, like left or any, like, did they just come here to save this one guy? Or did they also leave like a gift of fuck you too? You know.
Yeah. Wolfric and Thelbin decide to help you out in a search of the ship.
My man, Delvin.
Yeah, and you three go over supplies and all that, and it seems like nothing aside from Lance seems to be missing. The blade of Tiamat seems to be gone as well.
Ah, they took it.
The armor,
They
however,
lit-
seems to still be here.
Didn't we have that with us in our room?
Yeah, we have it in my
Yeah.
room, in our room, or no one took it. So I left it there with everything else.
It shouldn't be gone unless that little black figure came in.
And took it. Oh my god, maybe there's three. Delvin, here,
Maybe there was
defend
3.
yourself. And I give him a scimitar. Defend yourself with this. It's like giving a child a gun.
Oh, you give Thelbin a scimitar, and he's like,
I give him
Oh,
defend yourself.
thank you. I'll do what I can to protect myself. Thank you.
Thank you. You're very precious to us. And if you
Uh,
die, I don't know how we would last.
and he blushes a little bit.
thanks. I guess.
Honestly, everyone else on the ship's weird.
Mm-hmm. With that, is there anything else you guys do tonight?
I wait until Lavin is more stable. Just like wait in the corner to make sure they're okay, and then I go to bed, but I leave Talia up on deck to keep watch and wake me up if they see anything else.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna also keep watch.
Okay. Yeah, you guys keep watching. There are no other incidents that night. The next few days roll around. Do you guys do anything during then?
Can we? There was 2 scimitars, correct, or just one?
There,
Two.
yeah, there's 2. Do
I
you
would
want?
like to break down into like a rapier style.
What are you gonna give me?
I mean, it will take a while, but I need more tools.
Yeah. Well, you have plenty of time, so I would say over the next few days, Volfric works with you to do some metal shaving and stuff, and you rework this into a rapier.
The
You
rapier.
stole my scimitar? Bastard. I won't forgive you.
I mean, you can take the other one. I'm just gonna use this
Oh no,
one.
I gave one to Thelbin.
Exactly. We have to
There's
keep
only one.
we have to keep our slime boy safe.
Yeah.
He's
I was gonna
very
make a shield out of it.
he's
Like, get
very
some spare
precious to
wood.
Bear.
Yeah. I was gonna make a shield.
Um, yeah, unfortunately, Hollow managed to get to it first, and he shanghaied your project and turned it into his own little device.
I mean,
I
I've
leave.
always asked that I use this.
A few
No.
more
Can
a few more days pass by, um, and Trevane calls you all to the meeting hall once again, and he says, "Excellent news, everyone! We will be landing in Ascalor in an hour. I've located for us. I worked with our navigator, Okele, and he's located us a village far out of the way in the scrublands. But essentially, what we found out is during the early years, this was used for training the early airships, meaning it has the infrastructure, but it's mostly a training ground, meaning nowadays they don't use it nearly as much. So we can land here safely, and there shouldn't be nearly as many prying eyes about.
Excellent.
Keep in mind, though, that this is near this is on the scrublands in the north, and it's tough. It's a tough place. The land is dry. There have been a lot of wars that have come through this area. The people are hard, and times are a little tough. But they're honest folk, from what I've heard, and they'll treat you well. And oh yeah, sis, Thelbin.
Yeah. Here is a bottle of wine. It's customary to pour a drink with the locals in the region when you first engage in business dealings. We're running low on supplies. If you want to get to your island, you're going to need 30 days more supplies. Good luck to all of you.
And with that, uh, Okele, who was running the ship instead of Trevane, has landed it, and you guys are essentially in a very dry, scrubby field on the outskirts of this small, sort of Spanish-style town.
A good point that I could raise. Should we hire someone else? Like a person to keep watch or cooks, or is there anything we're missing? We can hire one person. This is a shipyard. Maybe we could get someone to watch.
I mean, Trevane breathes out for a minute, and he's like, "We could, but remember, for every person we add, that's more weight on the ship, and that's more supplies we have to carry."
Well, we had one Lance prisoner, and we're missing him.
Very well. If you can find, you make a good argument. If you can find someone who will work for
I mean, we
cheap,
do
feel
like
free to bring them aboard.
I'll pay, and we'll make sure. I mean, it's one extra person, and we could have someone watch at night.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe we could just take turns doing that ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
We could do
also doesn't
pairs.
sleep.
We can take shifts and do it in pairs.
Fair enough. But if there's someone out there and I like them, I will try. I will offer up as a group decision. But
Yeah. So
I shape change.
yeah. What do you shape change to?
I'll just not my regular one because that one's possibly been compromised. So I'll just go
My human clothes.
yeah. Just like a mid-20s redhead.
Okay, sounds good.
'Cause why not?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you look like the guy who played Ronald Weasley in Harry Potter, grown up.
No, I refuse. I hate that
I
guy.
gave you exactly what you want.
I hate Ron Weasley.
All right. All right. You look like a lost Weasley child, though, and
There we go.
yeah, you're ready to go
Because-
about the town.
Cool.
Lavin's gonna change their form to be more sea elf looking,
Mm-hmm.
and debating whether or not they're actually gonna go into town or not.
Okay. Yeah. Who is going into town? We have Casey and whomst.
I'll also go into town.
Okay.
Oh,
So those three begin to head off. Some other crew members head off into town as well. Thelbin and Wolfric, especially because they're the ones who deal with outside supplies the most. And you begin taking the road into town when you happen across this mage, essentially completely dressed head to toe in black, with a kind of traditional looking witch's hat and veil covering their face, standing with three guards sort of digging in the ground.
okay.
It's an odd sight, to be sure.
do we do something about that?
Well, let's just
Leave
go
it
ask.
be. I mean, we could leave it.
They might have work.
They might have.
What if they don't want to dig?
Yeah, we could get Hollow to dig.
You can dig your own grave if you want.
First of
Yeah,
all,
I'll walk over
yeah.
while they're arguing.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, excuse me.
Huh?
Hi, sorry. Can I ask why you're digging in the ground?
Oh, yeah. You all have a very heavy accent. Are you from around here?
No, we're just passing through.
Western Serenzians, huh? Yeah, so essentially what happened, uh, Diego, do you want to tell him? And then one of the big veteran guys sort of shakes his head and he's like, battle came through here not a month ago. Um, we just recently managed to bury most of them. The three of these boys we realized were from our town though, so we're digging them back up for the ceremony tonight.
Oh.
What does this ceremony entail?
Oh, once a year you get to talk to the dead. Simple as that, really. And he continues digging like nothing big was said.
Understandable.
Did Casey have the same idea as Bear?
No, but I do now.
Do you? Yeah.
Yeah. Can
Would you like
anyone
close someone and talk to
participate
them?
in this, or only if you're from the town?
Yeah, anyone can participate in this.
Oh.
Just
Uh,
try to remain culturally sensitive, but yeah, you're allowed to come in.
Excellent.
We just need to kill someone and talk to them.
No. He's kidding. He's joking. Uh, when is that? Is that tonight, you said?
Yep, tonight it is.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Town's already making preparations for it.
Well, like we said, we're not from here. Is there anything, like you said, culturally that we should be aware of, or not do, or specifically do? We would love some information.
Well, about midnight, everyone there's gonna be a party in the town square. Lots of food, lots of fun. Everyone's gonna be in a good mood. And around midnight, anyone who knows how to cast spells needs to help out with the big ritual where we sort of call them all back. They'll manifest as ghosts, and you get to hang out with them for 2 hours. It's pretty fun.
Well, is there any work needed?
Is there any work needed? Diego, is there any work that's needed around the town? And Diego sort of strokes his black beard for a second. He says, "Oh, I mean, you can yeah, the innkeeper. He's looking for work. Oh yeah, he's in charge of decorating. He needs lots of help with that kind of stuff. You should go ask the innkeeper. He'll help you out with that kind of stuff."
What's his name?
Branya.
Okay, I'll look for the Bronya.
And I'm so sorry. What was your name? I don't think we asked. That was
Yes,
rude.
that's right.
Mine? Oh, that's not important.
Not important. Okay.
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. Every time you said Diego, I thought you were talking about me, because that's my name. When you said explain this, I was about to make up so much stuff.
This is a call out post.
I know. Blast, dog.
Are you guys what are you all getting up to then?
I'm gonna go look for the innkeeper Bronya.
Okay.
We're gonna go, yeah. And while we're walking, we know what we have to do here, right?
We gotta sell the armor.
No.
Yeah, we gotta. well, he's not wrong. We also need to do that. It's something included, so.
Remember, intelligence I think is Bear's dump stat, so this is in
I
character.
thought the armor and the sword were stolen in the night.
Just the sword. We
Okay.
stole the armor. We can talk to the Duchess. We can get some information from her tonight.
You're right.
We have
can
her
just ask
body.
them how the afterlife is.
No. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, we've got 2 hours. We can fit that in.
Yeah.
I have spells. I can help out with the ritual in exchange for being part of it.
We both
I
can.
can help decorate. I'm tall.
Yeah. Let's go see if we can help decorate. Maybe earn a little money or something.
Should we sell what we have first and get everything before? See how much money we have beforehand. Take it back to the ship, and then tell everyone what's happening.
Yes, most definitely.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah. I guess we'd find a blacksmith or Who would buy the
Yeah.
armor?
Or should we talk to the innkeeper first, ask him where to go, or her where to go? So we're not just wandering around town.
I'm gonna ask a random person.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. There, little boy, come here.
Excuse me. Can I talk to you for a moment?
My dad says I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
Well,
And
my
you
name
seem
is.
real strange.
He's not wrong. Just like from 5 feet away.
Hmm. Well, couldn't hurt. It's just a child. I take off my goggles and my mask. Say,
You're still
well,
kind of
my name.
strange.
Yes, yes, yes. I know. Different color eyes.
What do you,
Is
what do you
I'm
want?
okay. Okay. I just want to know where the innkeeper is, Branya.
Uh, and the kid gets a smirk. I want a silver piece. I'll tell you.
Of course you do.
There's
Of
a
course you do.
lollipop in the store that's 1 silver piece. Give me 1 silver, I'll tell you.
How
I give
about
him
this?
the silver.
I bake
Yeah!
you a cake instead.
What's
No, I
that?
give him the silver.
I didn't hear what he
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Bronya's down the street. It's that building right there. And he points to this sort of green Spanish style square building that seems like a house on the top and on the bottom floor an inn. Thank
Cool.
you. And he runs off.
Thank you. I turned to Hollow. Did you just offer to make that kid a cake?
Yeah.
You can't just
Sweets.
offer children candy.
I mean, you just paid for them candy. So can you speak? You did the same
Yes!
thing.
I gave him a single silver that he can go buy his own candy with. You can't just be like, hey, small children, you want a free cake?
That would be a good idea
I'm
to
a
tell.
random
That's my
stranger
cake.
in town.
I mean, what you're saying now doesn't help make you look
It doesn't
any
help you
less
the
weird to
situation.
me.
This week on Hollow Gets Arrested.
For real.
We go into the blacksmith. It's just who's the guy who's like with the child predator? That one.
Hey, no.
Whatever.
Oh, no.
All right, whatever this conversation rabbit hole is, I'm gonna stop it right now and say, let's get on with the game. We got 10 minutes left.
Okay.
We go to the innkeeper.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Bronya is he's a very hourglass shaped man with long hair, and he looks very elegant. And he's sort of tending to some wine barrels, and it seems to be a pretty slow day as dry air comes in to the tavern. He says, "Oh, hello. How can I help you all? You're new around here."
Yeah, we're just passing through and we were talking to someone on the outskirts of town, and they said you might need some work done for the festival tonight.
Oh my god. And he looks at Bear. That man's a lifesaver. I'll pay y'all about 100 gold for a hard day's work from all of you. Sound good?
That would be great. Thank you very much.
Lovely.
Excellent. And I'm guessing you need it, 'cause exchange rates ain't too kind around here. Yeah. All you need to do is I have barrels about yay big, and he stretches his arms as far apart as possible. They're filled with wine, and I just need you to bring them up from the basement.
Okay, that seems simple enough.
We can do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
In
Yeah.
Bear's mind, he's like, is he gonna try to eat me? Or like one of us?
What do you mean he's each? All right. If you're gonna attempt this, I need all of you to give me a strength check. These are.
Do I need to do one? How
Yes.
heavy are
These are
barrels?
again. These are barrels as big as a man, full of liquid. Have you tried to even lift a bucket full of water?
Yes,
Liquids are
It's pretty
very
easy.
heavy.
surprisingly,
Well,
yes.
In real life, I'm a strong boy, and my Goliath can lift 1,000 pounds.
Yeah, these are more than 1,000 pounds.
Fuck. Okay.
Question.
All
I'm,
right.
I'm gonna ask the innkeep. Is there like, what are they doing for the mages? Like, can we also get work there for the
Uh,
incantation stuff?
do you know necromancy?
No.
Because unless you know necromancy, then you need not apply.
Okay.
That's right.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah, so Bear starts rolling these huge barrels towards the town square. And essentially, in the town square, you see essentially like there's sort of a rune, like not a rune, but like a summoning circle kind of dug into the ground. And the innkeeper says, "Yeah, just fill the little trench up with liquid, and we'll set it ablaze at night. It's gonna look beautiful."
I'll start doing it, but I would like to taste it. Like what I'm pouring
It's
out real quick.
strong alcohol, like
Okay, I
strong
was just
alcohol.
making sure it wasn't like blood.
No, it's strong shit.
Okay.
Like 95% proof kind of shit.
That actually was terrifyingly bad.
Yeah, it's
Alright.
not for drinking. I can tell you that
Have
right
you
now.
ever had it?
You're all ready for this terrible strength roll? Since I
Go
have a
ahead.
-1?
Yeah, let's see it.
They'll get one higher than me.
4! I matched
Bro, we
with
both got
you. We both got a 4.
Okay, so yeah, it ends up being Bear who does most of the work, and he's tired at the end.
Did I use
Kit,
mage hand?
that doesn't carry that much.
Yeah, I know. Just for a small assistance with +1.
Hey, I know y'all have been carrying all that heavy stuff. Here, it's not much, but how about something that is drinkable? And he hands you all a glass of orange juice each.
Oh yes.
And for you, big guy, and he tosses you the gold. He says,
Hell yeah.
"Thank you for your work. It's gonna be a lovely evening tonight."
I hope so. And like with the orange juice, I want to pour some of the alcohol into the juice and mix it and then drink it.
Yeah, and it tastes
Like
good.
a mimosa.
Oh yeah. He's making a mimosa. It's the
Yeah.
morning, you know. He's gotta treat himself.
And as night as as night begins
Before
to fall.
the festival,
Yeah.
can we sell the armor, or is there a place to do that here?
Yeah. Yeah, you get a good 50 gold for the armor. As
Can
you
I
meet
also
the father who is a blacksmith of the child you met earlier.
can I also do some cooking work as another job to do?
Yeah, and I'll even say you make 30 cheap off that. But with that, I
Wait, how much
think
we get for that?
what's that?
How much we get for the armor?
We have 180 from today.
180. Okay.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
100, I got 50, Hollow got 30.
Yeah. But with
I
that,
thought we all got 30, 100.
I love you guys. I'm gonna end Floria here for today.
I might go rock climbing.
Yeah. We're gonna raid Joe.
Yeah, I'm taking up my heights.
Here, let me do my thing. We're gonna raid Joe. If you haven't already, make sure to follow. We're doing this every Sunday, 2 p.m. PST to 5 p.m. PST. It's a fun time all around. And if you get involved on my Discord, you can even help in the planning process for this game. I hope to see y'all
Can I
there.
have school soup?
And I hope y'all have a good one. And follow me and say Joe or tell Joe I said hi. He's a nice man.
Adioso.
Bye.
Bye.